Hello, good evening, chaps. Tonight we're going to take a hard, tough, abrasive look at the next topic that I'm about to talk about. I mean to say that I'm going to talk about it. I'm actually talking about it right now, that I just haven't started yet, but I will start after maybe a bit of a pause. But don't you think that while I'm pausing, that it's time to go nipping out to the kitchen and putting the kettle on and taking little bits of meat out of the... Well, no, we are going to start it right now in the time... It's the BYB program starting right now, mateys, chaps, and hello, cheers, and cheerio. Cheerio.
Good night, mate. I'm for. Oh wait, put another shrimp on the barbie, mate.
Nope.
Do you want a nibble of my Vegemite, mate?
Till it's not Australia.
Pearson.
Okay, I'll work out my impressions some other time, I guess. Yeah, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys. And tonight, we have a British takeover, a British invasion, if you will. I just didn't want to rip off a tagline from the 60s, but it is indeed an invasion. So I don't know, maybe we should act a little bit like 1776 and get our muskets out. Roachy here isn't wearing a red coat, but we can pretend. I can pretend in my mind that you're wearing a red coat.
I don't have a musket.
Well, you're a Canadian, and I don't know. I know you guys colluded with the British Empire while we were trying to expel them. So I don't know if you. I don't know. Are you on our side, their side, in between? Are you trying to play both sides? What's your deal there, Bobby Nick?
I'm probably trying to play both sides.
Well, I know
So
you
you're
play
bi?
both sides.
So do I.
I know you do.
You're bi warrior.
Yes, I'm bi warrior for sure.
I don't just have a musket. I have 3 muskets. Oh wait, no, hang on. It's just a 3 Musketeers bar. My bad.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go with muskrats.
Nope.
Like you have 3 muskrats in the ditch out in front of your yard.
3 Musketeers bar. I
Well,
like the nougat in it.
well, to be
nougat.
fair, all you
Nougat.
guys had to do was make our fucking tea, right? And seeing that you couldn't even be asked to do that, well, then we'd let you go.
We made your tea. We made it in the Boston Harbor.
What are you talking about?
You fucks.
It mixed well with that. Yeah, with that lettuce. Yeah, Roachy, welcome, sir. We also have
Yeah, thank
Dabblestorian here, which you cannot see because he's an invisible person. He might
Well,
not even be
we're-
a real
we're a-
person.
Pearson.
Yeah, we're afraid that he's gonna porn bomb us, so we can't have him on screen.
Again.
True.
As the president of the Bobby Nick fan club, I'd never do that to Bobby Nick.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Right. So Roachy, what you have to do every time Dabblestorian starts to talk, you have to like take a puff off your cigarette, and you have
All
to have
right,
one
okay.
lit the entire time. That way, we know it's not you talking because you guys are like identical twins as far as voice tabulation goes.
Well, funny enough,
I wouldn't
think
go that far.
we're
And he
almost
sucks
on
too.
this.
Which one's
Fuck you,
speaking
Dabble.
right now?
The best
one on-
Bobby.
The one on screen. If I do that,
The black one.
makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it's because we're from the same part of the country. We have a similar sort of dialect. But maybe
You both
Double might
speak
say
English.
that's. Well, you might say that's not necessarily true, right, Double?
Yeah, I mean, if only I look like Carl Pilkington like somebody does, I would be talented.
Hey, listen. At least I'm afraid. At least I'm not afraid to show my face.
Yeah, but I have to give you a chance, don't I?
That is true. That is true.
True.
All
And-
right.
And
Well,
also,
welcome
sorry,
everybody.
sorry,
Yeah, go
Coach,
for it.
can I say it's a pleasure to be on stream with Bobby Nick again, and of course, thanks for inviting me on. And
How
course,
much of a
Mr.
pleasure? Are you coming?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but Bobby Nick is actually a bit of a legend around these parts
Oh.
because we generally don't believe that he's ever left that room. So
I've seen it.
like, yeah. So it's kudos to Bobby Nick. How he survived so long, we do not know because he clearly hasn't left the room yet.
We got a
I mean,
picture of
I
him
just
hanging
shit in my
outside by the
chair.
corner.
You know.
Dirk, do you still have that picture of him hanging out by the corner?
Let me see. I'm not sure if I do, honestly.
He is
All right, so he-
outside.
Well,
so he did
I
leave
mean,
the house.
That was a few years ago, so
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Okay.
Nachos.
Yeah, I mean, did something happen to you in that bathroom or near that rest area that made you not want to ever go back outside again?
I don't want to talk about it.
Cupped the balls.
Yeah, I had a feeling that you had some possible traumatic experience that sent you deep inside your shell, never to come
There's
out
some
again.
deep throat involved as
That's
well.
all you need to know. That's all you need to know, Eric.
Right. Yeah, it forced you into the closet that you now live in for eternity, right?
That's right.
Bobby, don't tell him this is an exclusive for your biography.
Well, yeah, I'm currently in writing, my autobiography, so I got to save that shit.
Yeah, we are getting some noise spillage. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but
Yeah. Is it a fan?
It sounds like
yeah,
chickens.
someone have a fan on chickens. You hear chickens?
I hear chickens.
Press start lobby. Keep dreaming? Question mark. I have no idea what you're referring to, but welcome whoever you are and wherever you are. Of course, Cupcake. Welcome, Cupcake. Zar. Gummo, dude. Backyard boys. That's right. Now this sounds familiar. This is like Snatch. I don't think he's talking about the body part. What I think you're referring to is a movie, Snatch. Is that a British movie or something?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Go on, Dabble. Explain. You're the
Yeah,
movie.
it's a
connoisseur.
guy
You're the
Roachy
expert
film.
on snatches.
Well, that would be Bill Oney, but he's afraid of him.
Bill
Yeah.
Loney is afraid of Snatch?
Wasn't
Yeah.
it a Guy Ritchie movie? Right.
It was a Guy Ritchie movie. It had Jason Statham. Jason Statham.
Snatch.
Brad Pitt played a gypsy in it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a pretty good film.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I was just watching someone put out that video, that part with Brad Pitt when he's trying to get the guy to come inside. The guys to come inside so they can like jack all the stuff in his vehicle. And they're like, nah, we'll leave the security guy out by the car. It's fine. You're good.
Oh, Gorgeous George.
That's the character now.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the film a million times.
No, I was saying that just because you just randomly said some person's name and Quad looked as if to say, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, Quad's probably
okay.
seen the film.
Alex Watts, you are being tapped by the feds. That is possible.
Yeah.
That weird noise we're hearing in the phone. Different technology, Alex. I can't confirm that that's the issue here. Peanut Gallery.
Right now, but I don't give a fuck.
A fook. Peanut Gallery, Quadfather, what is the weird fumes emanating from behind you and why do they look like the Aurora Borealis? Exactly. And no, I'm not smoking a cigarette, so that cannot possibly be the problem here.
Stink lines from his ass.
Could be me.
Probably.
So last time Dabblestorian was on here, we got to learn a little bit about him and his interests, mainly Stuttering John and his documentary. Roachy, what's your deal, buddy? What's up with you?
Well, okay, so we're talking about the Haaaack first, right? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, what's your interest? What part of the Dabbleverse are you in? Or
I'm
like
I
know
like
you're
Dabble.
on with Bill Loney, right?
Yeah, like Dabble, I'm a bit of a Cardiff fan. However, I discovered the Haackverse, Dabbleverse through Anthony Cumia and his brutal bashings of Stuttering John. And and then obviously he had the Shitwayer on, and I went through that route to find everybody else, Carl from WATP and so on and so forth. So this is where I am probably a year and a half later, looking like a fat homo on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Pilkington look like too.
I might have put on record.
Yeah.
As a British man, I'd like to apologise for Dabble's poor delivery on jokes.
I'm out of breath. I'm just stunned by having been on the same stream as Bobby Nick again. He's a huge star.
Well, there
You're
you
out of
go.
breath because you're smoking a cigarette right now, and we can't see you doing that, or you're just enjoying the eminence from Bobby Nick's side of the yard.
I'm getting some secondhand smoke from Bobby Nick.
And you can confirm that stuff will kill you if you live with a smoker.
The blacks.
So thank you for putting that out, Roachy. Do appreciate that.
Yeah. It's for Dabble's health, really, wasn't it?
Now I notice Peanut Gallery says you look fine, DG.
Yeah, thanks.
You are the British DG. Can you please explain that to our lovely audience?
Well, as you guys know, DG is a fucking bore, and therefore I'm the British DG. So don't get your hopes up of any hilarity ensuing in this episode, unfortunately, because I am boring as DG is. The only difference is I don't stand on my own dog's bollocks.
Dog's balls. Those means balls, bullocks. Because I'm well versed in other cultures, right, Bobby Nick?
Shut up, Mr. A.
No.
Yeah, welcome, Chris. Backyard Boys is right. What up? Absolutely. So, did you guys get to watch any of the MLC today? Anybody watch that?
No.
I didn't see a
Why were you
goddamn
on?
thing of it.
I lied.
I thought about asking for the link, but then he started trashing Ski Mask and saying he's not going to have losers on anymore. So I assumed that included me when he said that, even though
So
he
he
was pretty
should have
much
sent the
just
link to
bashing.
Bobby Nick.
Wait a second.
So MLC is going to send the link to Bobby Nick, you think?
Yeah, I mean, he's a star. Why would you not have Bobby Nick on your show?
I know. I keep DMing Kevin Brennan and telling him he needs to have Bobby Nick on. He's going to save his fucking entire network, let alone show.
I'll save that whole motherfucking thing.
That's right,
So
buddy.
if Kevin ain't having losers on anymore, why has he got Ray DeVito and Chad on?
Okay, well, that was the interest. That's the only reason I brought it up today is because they had Kendra Sutherland on there today. It's Sex Worker Wednesday, and Kendra Sutherland, if anyone knows, is a pretty huge porn star. One of the top, probably 100 for sure. And she was the most boring. I'm sick of seeing the sex workers. I think they ended it today. They were like, we're not going to have any more of these whores on. And I would have to agree. They are all very boring. But what do you expect? That's not their expertise, is not talking. It's shoving things in their mouth. Quite the opposite.
Fuck are they going to talk
asshole.
about? The weird thing some guy paid them to do? Of course, we've heard it a million fucking times. And
well,
then,
that's kind of where
wait for them to show up because they're all always fucking late. They have zero responsibility. They're always fucking late.
Yeah, we've learned that from watching The Wet Spot for years, and all those ladies are absolute flakes. Half of them never show up, and when they do show up, they're about as boring as people as you could possibly be, because obviously they lost any personality they had when they started sucking dongs for money, right, guys? Am I right?
Right?
Yeah.
Especially those. Yeah, she started saying that she prefers chocolate men, is what she said. And then like you could just see the viewership just go off a cliff instantly. It was like, it was like, oh fuck, I think the train just wrecked, dude. You shouldn't have said that. You don't know Kevin Brennan's audience. Yeah, it was pretty funny, man.
And Kevin just let that slide, did he? He didn't have a little.
Oh no, he harped on it for quite some time, but yeah. So she made it for 21 minutes, and then he gave her the boot because she was just so fucking boring. And I think he realized what was happening with his views, and it was like, you better get this chick out of here, dude. So then he was like grasping at straws to get people on his show. He ended up having Ray and Chad on. But that's what I was saying. I thought about throwing my hat in the ring, but then he started ripping on fucking losers. And he's like, I'll never have any of these fucking losers on my show again. So I thought that meant me. Maybe not, but I'll just assume.
Well,
so you're going to the Joey C network.
Wait a minute. Sorry, Dabble. Sorry to butt in. Are you confirming, Quad, that you've been sucking penis?
What?
True. Because you just inferred.
I said I suck at podcasting. I'll clarify.
Fair enough.
You suck.
I'm self-aware, unlike many people in this universe who are very unself-aware, who think they're actually something. Comedy Shaman pops in my mind. I don't know. Do you guys have any examples?
Godfather.
Chad Zumach, actually.
Yeah, Ray DeVito.
Kevin
But
Brennan.
I only
Joey
say
C.
that-
Wait.
DJ.
You guys are naming people I wanna associate myself with, so
Well,
please don't burn bridges.
My bad.
I only say Ray because I know that Ray likes to be shat on at the moment. Seems to be the in thing to do.
Oh, he's a Cleveland middle, and he likes Cleveland Steamers. Is that what you're claiming here?
Well, maybe.
Right.
I'll give Ray one thing. He is 100
Yeah.
times better than Chad Zumach, which is not not a hard thing to do, you know.
I'll give Ray one thing. My dick.
Mhm. I had a feeling that was going to be said.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you, Mr. A?
I would. Right in fucking ass.
See, it's hard for me to bomb when Mr. A is doing that, and I just noticed I pointed in the wrong direction.
Yeah, 'cause it's mirrored.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. He's got.
I sucked the cock. Oh, let me suck your dicks.
And her balls are in the mouth.
I sucked a dick, fuckface. I shag man up.
And her balls were in the mouth.
Good. I didn't know what the hell that meant.
You were talking about like a trans lady or something like that, and you're
that makes sense.
a lady with balls, a lady boys. We were talking about lady boys. That's what it was.
Okay.
And you're like, oh yeah, you suck on that clit, and the balls start slapping your chin. You know those huge clits with the balls connected, slapping in your face.
I remember that now.
Completely unrelated. You mentioned trannies, and for some reason in my mind, I thought of Casey Armstrong. What are your thoughts on Casey Armstrong, Quad?
Whatever, man. He seems like he's got a screw loose, which is very entertaining.
Yes.
But I think he's entertaining, honestly. I think he deserves to be around and doing the content he does. Of course, he's got all that Howard Stern heat from the past that sticks with him. So people do want to tune in and see what he's doing. Him talking about his cats.
the Arsehole.
Yeah. I was
Say
gonna
again?
say,
Alpaca the Arsehole, his brand new character, is fucking fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, he
He got some
seems
funny shit.
he seems unhinged in a way of, I wouldn't know how to describe. Imagine having a raging car accident and then like going on stream. That's what it seems like with Casey. And it's
I got a
level.
raging car accident in my pants right now.
Well, it seems like there's
Well,
that, TikTok. When's this time bomb gonna go off?
Yeah.
It's there. But I've always liked Casey. I've been a fan of him since his Howard Stern days. So
Yeah, I must admit, I wasn't a big Howard Stern fan, even discovering him, like obviously late on, obviously being overseas and whatnot. But O&A, to me, they kicked the shit out of Howard Stern. But then again, I'm biased because I'm into Crash.
The Blacks.
Yeah, the Blacks. Yeah. And of course,
let's see. Let's do.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, go on. Sorry, I would have bombed anyway.
Fearless 31. Or did Dabby's Chinese laptop start melting? Just trying to get the audio to sound acceptable. Yes. So we will say that since Dabblestorian's last appearance, it does sound like he has fixed some of his audio issues. And he promises me, folks, that he was not trolling me on the last episode, which I half-ass believe.
I wouldn't do that to you, Quadfather.
True. I will agree with this statement. Quadfather is a winner.
I think you
I
meant
did
wiener.
not pay that man to say that. I'll Venmo you that $5 later, buddy. Thanks. And my cock, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go suck my own cock and see if that makes me bust a comma.
Okay.
So I watched Chad's football show earlier. At
Who won?
Your kind of football or our kind of football?
Your
The,
kind
um,
of
Football
football.
Americano?
Yeah, the American football, sir. So I watched it at 2 times the speed because I find Chad unbearable. But yeah, I am fascinated on what teams he picks. And true to form, Chad never picks a side until somebody else has picked, or if he does, he picks the favourite. Now, today's show was 30 minutes long, and I didn't watch it live, but when I clicked on the link after it finished, after 49 seconds after the stream finished, he had 33 views. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would not continue that show if I was a comedian wanting to get recognition for having a sports show.
For real, he had
sports-
33 views altogether.
Yeah. At the time that I saw it, somebody who was watching it live said he peaked at 8 viewers live, which is a rise from 4 viewers the week before.
Yeah, I seem to believe that that's accurate because I've noticed the view counts on all these shows that guys are doing their football shows. They're very poor showings. I've seen Ski Mask and like Little Mirror, and all of their worst view counts are from doing football shows or sports shows. So people just aren't interested to hear us knuckleheads on the internet talk about sports when there's ESPN and everybody does politics. Everybody does sports. If you do one of those two things, you're probably not going to get very many views unless you're fucking awesome at it.
Well, Bobby Nick will be great at sports.
Well, I also did find it
No,
funny how
I'm fat. I don't do sports.
He just looks
Yeah,
like the
that's
Smoking
basketball.
sports. You did win the smoke off.
Yeah, that's my only sport. Smoking.
Yeah, because really
Sounds
soon
Roachy.
he'll be in the diabetics Olympics.
He's a power
That is
smoker.
true. That is true.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm not trying to be mean, buddy.
Have to get my foot fucking hacked off or some shit.
Yeah, is that what you guys suspect with that? People just don't really care what people think about average people think about sports.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I
mean,
think we did very well last week because we were talking about me, but you know,
Me. Yeah.
I am a big star.
Got it.
yeah,
I actually do have a story. I pulled up the story for you guys from England sports. Let's check this out.
Oh boy.
So the alleged murderer,
Yes.
Adam Johnson, killed by skate blade on ice collision. Did you guys? I'm sure you guys are well aware of this story, right?
Yes,
The ice skate.
it's actually kind of ironic because British ice skating, or hockey, or whatever you guys refer it to as, is
They're
actually
two different sports, Roachy.
Oh, okay. Ice hockey then is actually not really well supported in this country. So this was
can't
headline
imagine.
news.
Right.
Real headline news because
So
apparently
this guy.
Go
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, well,
Continue.
I was going to say so the latest that I've heard, obviously this guy's been arrested now. But in the first paragraph of a news site that I read said onlookers were shocked as the players surrounded the guy getting treatment. Now, I haven't seen the video. Apparently, there's a video out of this. By all accounts, the guy was almost beheaded. But by all accounts, also, from what I heard, the two guys had a bit of a rivalry that dates back years. So, and of course, this country, if accidents happen, you tend to get arrested, and we deal with the consequences later, if you will.
Right. So yeah, I'm sure if the authorities have arrested him at this point, I would assume that there's some text or some talk, maybe some premeditation before the incident happened. Maybe the guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that fucker tonight," or he was talking shit like that. It's very possible, right?
Yeah, and of
And
course,
like you said, they did have some kind of rivalry going on. But he got arrested yesterday or today, one of the two. So I thought that was very interesting. We did cover it, and we showed that clip on our show. And the amount of blood that was coming out of him in that clip, I can imagine that his head was about chopped off. It looked like it, man. It was pretty brutal.
I saw the clip. It was no accident. He super kicked him.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would agree. I don't know how your feet come that far off the ice. I could imagine maybe like your foot could go like hip level or something, but to go all the way up to his fucking neck, it seems like you would have had to have made an effort to do that to me. But
that's why I wish that there was somebody here who played hockey or something, because I guarantee you they probably super train to like never ever lift your fucking feet off the ice. I think like even going
I'd
skating,
seen a bunch of I'd seen ex-hockey players and whatnot that have come out and talked about it, and they all said that's it's like same shit. Like it's unheard of to get your feet off the ice very far at all ever, unless someone like hits your legs and you go flying over the top of them, but to just like run straight into a guy with your foot up in his neck is unheard of. So
see, I don't know the circumstances. I've not seen the video, but I know there's a famous video on YouTube of an American ice hockey player getting slit.
So he was a goalie, and the guy came sliding in. You know, like everybody's going towards the goalie, so he's a target. And it was a freak accident. I've seen the video of that. It looks very similar. And he got his jugular cut, and he survived somehow, some way. They got him off the ice, got him stitched up. But whatever, this one, that, like you said, that guy's head was damn near cut off. So it probably got his carotid and his jugular, like both of them. And when that happens, you're fucked. There's no blood going in or out of your brain, and you're fucked. That's that. So other dude had a little chance.
It happened to me once, but I was okay.
Yeah, well, you're tough. You're Superman, even.
That's why I wear this mask, though. I'm pretty scarred up, you know. Pretty cool.
But the other thing about that, I saw this footage was from like the next game after the incident happened, and I thought, so they're going to do like a moment of silence at the stadium for the guy that got beheaded, pretty much, like you were saying. But watch the clip. This is going to drive you guys insane, as it probably drove me insane, probably drive you guys insane too. This is how white people react to a black guy pretty much trying to kill this dude after he's dead posthumously. Do you notice the face on the big screen in the middle of the stadium?
No.
That's the black guy. That's the black one.
The guy that killed the other guy is getting a moment, standing ovation from the crowd.
Why?
This is where we're at in 2023. If you kill a guy during a game, they want to make sure that you don't look bad, so they put you up on the screen. It's like, what? Wait a minute. Where's the moment of silence for the dude that got his head cut off? What the fuck's going on here?
So he wasn't impressed.
Right.
Are you sure they're not just saying, if you see this man, let a police officer know?
Right. Yeah, please call Scotland Yard immediately.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
But yeah, look at all these fucking Piazzas clapping for this guy. Disgusting.
Maybe they thought it was pretty cool.
They're not, you know, they're not clapping too hard though. I think they're confused. Like they seem like they're thinking like, are we supposed to clap?
There's also a game happening. They could be clapping at the game that's happening too. Maybe they're not even looking at the screen.
No, this is like pre-game, dude.
Well, there's people in the thing. They're doing things on the ice. Look at that. You see them skating around there? They're
Yeah, it's
doing
called
things.
warming up.
Okay, you can't cheer for that.
Well,
No.
Well, to be
Okay.
fair, right? Didn't they say that the Roman Colosseums they used to cheer when the lions would eat the Christians, right? Which I
Do they
know
cheer
is
for the
bullshit.
Lions?
But well, yeah, apparently so.
Okay. Yeah,
So
probably did.
maybe
I would.
maybe society doesn't want to admit that maybe these guys are a fan of murders. It could be a possibility,
I'd
or it
cheer
could
for
be
the
that I
Lions.
just bombed.
You wouldn't cheer for the Lions?
What the American football team?
Detroit?
No.
Yeah, Detroit? What?
No. No. The
No, everything in
Coliseum, still
Detroit's
there.
horrible. What
Well,
are you
this is
talking
what-
about? You
this
know
is
what
what I
kind of
was-
people are in Detroit?
Well, this is what I was trying to say, right? So surely society doesn't realise that we're still apes, yeah, and we still thrive off animal instincts, yeah. So maybe
Wait.
these people.
That's
maybe these
way
people
too
are
deep
cheering.
for this show. You're
All right,
you're
okay,
supposed to just say
okay.
something nonsensical and like make a joke, and that's it. You're supposed to
All
say,
right,
"Man,
okay.
these people are real
monkeys too.
piazzas. What a bunch of piazzas!"
Okay, well in that case, then they're all fucking lemmings.
You know, human beings as a whole, we're designed to destroy ourselves. That's what I just thought of right now.
Yeah,
This
that
show's
shit
getting deep.
that definitely blows my mind.
This show's getting deeper than my asshole. Boy, I
But
tell
don't
you
think-
what.
Don't forget, Quad. These are the people that still clap now when soccer players take a knee, even though they've lost the idea of what that originally meant.
What's the whole idea?
Are you talking about the BLM taking a knee
Yes.
shit?
Yes, but
yeah,
we've
you guys have
hijacked
that
that
same
for,
problem over there.
Yeah, we've hijacked that for racism, stand against racism, instead of what it originally stood for, which was let's not celebrate our national anthem because police are killing black people.
Right. Yeah, but the guy that really stood up for the black community, his name was Derek Chauvin, and he kneeled for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, and look what happened to him. So kneeling doesn't always work out for you, even when you're trying to, like stand up for a movement like BLM.
If only Nelson Mandela kneeled.
Yeah, right. Or if only
Martin Luther King.
I better be careful where we go here. We're gonna end
Yeah,
up
yeah,
getting
yeah.
kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, let's move subject.
But yeah, that was a English crowd. In case nobody knew that about that incident was over in United Kingdom Hockey League, and that crowd was an English. But yeah, you guys have that issue with England at this point, right? Like it's worse than America as far as being woke, I would assume.
Yes.
All the
And-
stories I've seen seems like
Yeah,
you guys
and-
put up with a lot of shit.
and
Yeah, once I was at university, one of my teachers apologized for being white to the Indian student.
I'm sorry for being white.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you tell her to? No, I can't say that on YouTube. Do something in end your game in Minecraft. Did you tell her to do something?
Well, no, I pointed out the hypocrisy of it. If they really believed that they were sorry for being white, then they would not be white necessarily.
Then go
Well, try
stand
not
in
to
a
be so.
fire and fucking burn yourself if you're that delusional. Sorry for being white. Well, here's tanning lotion, you asshole. Shut the fuck up.
Roachy's pretty woke. I don't know if you know that. Extremely woke.
Yeah, he's awake right now. We'll see
Yeah.
how well he does. See if he can make it through an entire episode of BYB. 'Cause, yeah,
well,
we like the racial humor here.
I don't think, to be fair to the British public, that all of them buy into it. It's just a case of like this mob mentality. You know, if you're in a stadium full of people and everyone starts clapping for a cause, everyone else feels a bit like, oh shit, I better join in. You know, it's that sort of like mob mentality mind. I think. Hopefully I'm correct, because if I'm not, we're fucked.
I don't know how much of a wrestling fan you are, but I bet you $100, whatever amount of money that is. But I bet you that amount of money. Yeah, shut up. I bet you that amount of money that if you're at a wrestling show and somebody put up a picture of Chris Benoit, People
Yeah.
stand up and fucking clap. But
Well, of course. Well, but you bear it in mind, you're caveating, or whatever the word is, that with the fact that WWE has not talked about Chris Benoit since that
yeah,
weekend.
they're afraid of the applause.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody remember Chris
So-
Benoit?
Yeah.
Killed his family.
I think you definitely get a mixed
Father
reaction.
of the Year guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember him.
Yeah.
Well, for example, the WWE network, even over here, when you go back to the old pay-per-views, won't have his name in when you go and search individual matches. They'll just say,
Right.
He's still
next
there. You can
match.
still see him on there.
And you
Yeah.
go, well, what's the point? Like you just said, you see the promo package before the show, you see him do a promo, you see him wrestle, you see him win those championships. I know it's all fake, but you know what I mean? Like it's not the right mindset to have. Don't get me wrong, the guy's about a piece of shit for what he did.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nevertheless, you still got to remember. I mean, for example, it'll be like the NFL not talking about OJ Simpson.
I don't know. Do they? I don't know.
Oh,
I
he's
don't know whether
actually
they
at stadiums now, which is weird seeing him
Well,
at
that's what I'm saying.
Buffalo Bills games. It's
Oh,
kind of a
really?
trip.
You know what's
Oh, yeah,
weird?
yeah. They have him doing commentary and shit sometimes. It's creepy, dude.
Oh
Whoa,
god,
that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. But if you do go back and look at the old wrestling and see when Chris Benoit's wrestling, the weird thing is when he would cut a promo, he would say, "This Sunday, at Judgment Day, or whatever, I'm gonna murder you like I'm going to my family later in life." And it's just weird that we didn't pick up on it.
Allegedly.
No, he's
Yeah,
there. Just
so,
go back and watch the WWE network. It's right there. It says it. I'm gonna
right.
murder you tonight, Rock, like my family later in life. What? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, isn't it
Don't
also
murder
funny?
your wife, Rock. It'll make you weak in the knees.
Don't
Well, isn't it
strangle
funny,
your
right?
son at night, Rocky.
A profession that this guy's famous move was to headbutt off the top rope, and they go, "Oh, maybe he was concussed." Well, no shit. You can see him do it night in, night out, and
Yeah,
you can
that was
see
his
him,
thing.
for years. You know, he wasn't just a WWE, ECW, WCW. You know,
It was also probably because of all the chair shots they were taking
Oh, yeah,
straight to
fuck
the
yeah.
dome.
Well, yeah, all that. But yeah, I remember seeing him do the diving headbutt off the ropes, and when he got up, he could barely stand because he's fucking dizzy and he's like shaking his head off.
It's
Yeah,
pretend. It's
trying to-
fine.
Yeah.
well-
Oh, you think he's really fine?
Yeah,
think
that's
he's really
pretend.
fine?
He can jump off that. Like, yeah,
I still believe,
He's
goddammit.
got to act like, oh god, it hurt me too, but he's not hurt from doing that. Maybe over and over again, but that's not what. No, if you seriously think that's what's giving him concussions is doing the headbutt, it's not. You're not hitting your head at all. You're trapping your. Like, yeah, that's something they can practice. It's definitely from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking weapons and shit.
Yeah, but it's kind of ironic when, right? So your brain is.
Yeah, I've
anyway,
done it.
fuck it, whatever. I'm boring. Anyway, going back to ice hockey, I find it very, very funny that I heard a story that in America, ice hockey bought the rights to. I'm going to forget his name now. The guy who sung "Do You Want to Be in My Gang"? You know that song by any chance?
The black one.
Right. Dabble, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Shit,
You talk
this is
shit all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of his name. It will come back to me at some point, probably about 5 o'clock in the fucking morning when the show's over.
No, we'll just wait. No one
Gary
say
Glitter.
anything till there.
Gary
see.
Glitter.
Oh,
you know the
yeah,
guy
yeah, I
Gary
know
Glitter?
about Gary Glitter.
Right, so
Oh,
his
yeah, I've
famous
heard.
song, "Do You Want to Be in My Gang?" I heard that apparently the ice hockey in America bought the rights for that song, and they still play that in their arenas, and he
Yeah.
doesn't get any royalties for it. But yeah, everyone
Yeah,
still
rock and roll number
enjoys-
2. They play
Yeah.
that song too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Rock and roll
So-
something number 2.
But yeah, don't
They used
play
in the
any of
Joker.
Michael Jackson's songs just in case, you know.
Oh,
Right.
what's the name?
Yeah, we all know. Yeah, Gary
Yeah.
Glitter. Right. Seville.
Mhm.
Good guys.
Savile.
Bobby and Pat need to collab. Lieutenant Wolf is correct. I assume he's talking about Pat Dixon, another smoker
Yes.
on the internet.
Oh.
Fearless 31. What's the deal with Dabble spurging out with Jake about cheese?
I'm just giving him some interesting content to talk about.
Did
And
you guys
chose
ever
the
bring
topic
up
of cheese?
fermented
Yeah, I just
cheese or dick cheese? What kind of cheese?
Just cheese, gorgonzola, mozzarella, provolone. It got so popular that other people started doing it too. So feel free to join Jake's chat and just put cheeses in with me.
Does he like brie?
I don't know. He spoke to Kate Meanie and said, I got all my chats talking about cheese, and she left immediately after that.
What are you guys talking about? Brie Larson?
Cameron Berg.
Yeah, right. Marvel movies suck. I agree, guys. Absolutely. Stinks like stink cheese. Parmesan.
Has anyone
All
seen
right.
that news?
Hey, Bobby Nick. Remember the part of our heritage commercial here in Canada about Jack Plant and his goalie mask? Jacques Plant?
I remember some of those, but I don't remember that particular one. No.
Damn Canadians are all the same. You all look the same.
Wasn't Wayne Gretzky a Canadian?
Yes, he was
The
actually
great
from,
one?
from my hometown.
That's about as far as I go with ice hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Barry Stevens, that's his point. Since when are British people into ice hockey? I'm surprised you guys even have a league. That.
To be honest, I was surprised that was a thing.
Well,
maybe it's more to do with the Olympics, right? I suppose.
Yeah, but we're more into field hockey, which is played on grass. That's
lacrosse.
Olympics, yeah. Well, no, it's hockey with a stick on the ground with a ball.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, it's called lacrosse over there.
Oh, is it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
yeah, we know a guy, Jim Stansel. He's an all-American lacrosse player, but he's about 4'8" and like 120 pounder and whatever. If he's good at lacrosse, then anyone can be. So it's a made-up sport. It's not a real sport. Jim Stansel's not a real sportsman. He's a half-ass wannabe athlete that'll never be good at anything. So, including comedy. You heard it here, folks. Fucking clip it, Bex. Clip it. Did I scare you guys? Are you scared of calling people out on a show? What's up?
No. I was just thinking whether he wears one of those skirts like the ladies does.
Of course he does.
Right. I generally don't
Soup Party. What up, homie? Triple G in the house. I was on with Triple G last night, and we were going over some of the. So I left no filter because I stopped in and said hi to you guys. Then I went over to Triple G and the Soup Party.
That's where you went, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
The betrayal, right, Bobby Nick?
Didn't even say goodbye. Just fucking left the screen, and that was it.
You guys were talking so much, I couldn't find a good spot to get in. But yes, I abandoned you, so you probably
did.
have issues, right?
I do. Shit.
And then I abandoned those guys to go on the great Ray DeVito's podcast.
I seen that.
One of the best podcasts on the internet, which is the Rock Bottom podcast.
Did he drop any M-bombs?
Of course, we always do. What are you talking about? We say Newport all the time on that show. No, and he came in his brand new fancy Hugo Boss shirt, looking all pimp style. Hugo Boss, famous for making the Nazis uniforms, of course. Of course, that's what Ray would go by, right? So we know what that means about Ray DeVito, don't we all?
To be fair, Quad, did Ray buy it or did someone give it to him?
Oh.
Okay, this one he said he went and purchased. I know where you're going with that because a lot of his clothes are from a hand-me-down from his buddy. but not this. And in this case, he went and spent $70 on a long sleeve T-shirt, I'll call it, which bugged him a lot when I kept calling it that last night, which was hilarious.
So the roast money finally come in then.
Right, he finally got that Shuley money. Maybe he didn't let the producers have it after all.
Mm-hmm. Maybe so.
But bye, Nick. Back to what we were talking about. No filter there. I know you guys did a pop lock for Molok, and I don't think that Roachy and Dabble are actual Hack Ride fans. Is this the case, Roachy?
Right. Okay. Now, I enjoyed his content. However, it seems to me that he's going stale. Now, that might just be a preference on my end, as in maybe I'm finding him like a bit of the same, if that makes any sense.
He would never go stale, not even in 1,000 years. Yes.
However, what I will say is I do find it funny that it is claimed that he is woke, and I don't believe that for one fucking second.
I 1,000,000%. I know he's woke.
Oh, he is woke? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. No, he has he showed me, he's showing everyone, but he showed me the Obama. The first time we had him on our show, and I was giving him a bad time about politics, but I was just kind of fucking around. And he showed me his Obama tattoo on his wrist. He has the O in 44.
Wow.
So in order to have an Obama tattoo, you have to be woke, or is that just?
Yeah, I would think so for the
maybe?
most part. But the hope and change and all that shit, he might have fell for that. But for the most part, I would say you would be woke if you vote for the Democrat Party whatsoever.
I have an O44 tattooed on my ass, but that means something different.
Right, and we know what that means. You like it.
How many dicks you've had in your ass at one time?
Got him, Bobby Nick. Got him.
Mr. A, are you doing your best Joey C impersonation?
What?
Did that right? I said, are you doing your best Joey C impersonation by disappearing into the background there?
I don't think he doesn't keep up on the Joey C network. I don't think.
I don't think he even knows who the fuck Joey C is. Do you?
You're obsessed with Joey C, Roachy. You really are. You need to get a life. A hobby.
Says you, Dabble.
But yeah. So we after I left No Filter last night, and we'll have to do the pop lock for Molok for Hack Ride tonight. I was just throwing that out there so you guys can help remind me at some point we got to do the little dance for Hack Ride. He just asked for like a 10-second clip, so that's pretty simple request. But also after I left No Filter, I went on with Triple G and we were talking about the comedy shaman thing, and watching some of that back with those guys was fucking awesome. He had it all timestamped for the relative moments where the hilarity ensued, and that was a lot of fun. So shout out to Soup Party, and it was fun. So cheers, mates. Like I said, going on Ray shows always entertaining as fuck.
Is it?
And the other thing with these whores is they are woke too. So back to MLC and having porn stars on your show. I think that's kind of the lowest form of entertainment. I would say Dirty Dalish is actually way more entertaining than a lot of the whores.
Well, I think the reason it had to go to woke is because of people like Jeremy.
I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was just saying that to make sure if she hears this, she won't be too offended. The whores are annoying and stupid, but she might be like the least.
Every whore but her. So there you go.
To be fair to sex workers,
whores,
like whores, okay, whores. Doing a super chat show is hard, yeah, because that's what MLC has become, right? Just a super chat show, and Kevin, just tags
a lot,
jokes. So it's got to be hard because well, obviously they're used to hard things, but it's got to be hard to try and be entertaining when I imagine the super chats were, "Who is this bitch?" You know?
Yeah, for sure. They definitely got a lot of those. Actually, I mean, you could watch the numbers, and then the super chat started getting really mean, and then it
Yeah.
was like, all right, this is not going in a good direction. At least Kevin caught on to it. He was like, all right, this
Yeah.
lady
Well,
has
so-
to leave. So, what are your plugs? Do you have any plugs? What are they? All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Later. So that was pretty good.
Butt plug.
No, she did not have a butt plug in. That's not true. Not true. I repeat, not true.
How do you know?
Well, how do you know? I
Yeah.
mean,
Did you check her asshole?
yeah.
Good point, guys. That's why I have you. That's why I have my crack investigative team on the scene here.
Yeah, we investigate
They
crack.
keep us
That's
keep us
Keep you on
thank
track.
I want to investigate.
No, I was responding to my so anyway, we have other horror sightings. Jocelyn Jane, who was on a week or two ago. She was seen out in so she's doing work with Aaron Berg now. Did you guys catch this one?
No.
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 She does porno. So I played a cop in a porno. Yeah, where I
She
fucked the
knelt
shit out
on
of
somebody's.
Black
Is it called Black Patrol?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You saw it?
Holy shit!
Did you go to the Friends Museum?
So anyway, that was just a super short clip. We've seen Jocelyn Jane. She's been on In Hot Water a shitload of times. She's been on like The Wet Spot and whatnot. But she came out and was complaining about going on with Kevin Brennan and saying how racist he was towards black people. And then he was complaining about Aaron Berg being anti-Muslim. So these chicks are even dipping into politics at this point. And I'm sure you guys saw Mia Khalifa. She got in all that trouble for talking shit about the Israel conflict because she's like pro-Palestinian.
So
Oh,
that's what Aaron Berg does now, right? On the
Yeah,
show.
a lot of his content is being a man on the street. It's called Street Famous New York, Street Famous NY on his Patreon.
So no more Cookie Boy then.
Oh no, he's been off of In Hot Water for a year and a half.
Yeah.
After he did that, then he started doing Berg's Bass on Gas Digital. That flopped and nobody watched it, so they quit doing it. Then he started doing these like man on the streets. At first, he was calling it Uncle A's show, and it was like
him being like a young adult or whatever, wasn't it? Like a simpleton. Yeah,
it was
like that.
Yeah, it was trying to be like a Nickelodeon show. He was trying to pawn it off like something like that kind of.
He even had the Nickelodeon logo in the show for a little while there.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, I
thanks
think
to
that was,
Mr. Aaron Berg, I actually know what a shitting beach is. I was never aware of what a shitting beach was until Aaron Berg showed me.
Shit on beach. Yeah.
Mhm.
Stink.
Also, he played Misinformation, who was a comedian, and when she was going off stage, would consistently take a dump on stage on her way off. It was fucking hilarious.
Wow.
We love Cookie Boy. We love all those characters he did, but he's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Aaron Berg. We'll miss you forever.
He died.
Ooh, Bobby needs to get a call from Kevin Brennan, hopefully.
No, it's
Go
my
ahead
alarm.
and explain.
Pizza's here.
It's my alarm to tell me that it's time for me to have another cigarette. I am smoking only every half an hour. So
I'm afraid that alarm is also my bedtime alarm. I must bid you all adieu. It was nice meeting you, Roach.
Are you fucking kidding me? You can't leave. You just
You're
got
a
here.
pussy, Mr. A.
So
I'm tired.
Why don't you hang out for another 20 minutes? This story I have for you, you'll love.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
20
no,
minutes,
it's
God
good.
damn it.
No.
Come on, Mr. A.
See, I
And then
didn't think
after
I was
that
that
20
boring.
minutes,
Jesus.
give us
You really are, Roachy.
Didn't do no dance.
20
I'll tell you that.
minutes at a time. Yes.
What's the story? Tell me so I can decide.
What's the story about?
Okay, so do you guys know Lena and Adam 22? That whole story where they've always had threesomes, but then she went and
Are
made
you
a
trying to
porno.
say you had a threesome with them?
No. They're actively looking
wishes.
for a third partner. Everybody's been talking about this story. It's pretty disgusting, but you guys don't remember the Adam 22 thing?
I vaguely
Yeah, he fucks
remember
people that come
something
on
like
there.
Is he in a
Right,
band?
but then she went and did a porno,
that. That's right. Yeah.
and she got plowed out by some monster black dude.
And didn't he
Newport.
apologize?
I'm
The
at.
black
I
one.
don't want to stay for this.
Could you go black?
I don't like this.
Didn't they do a show together as well? And he asked her, like, how was it while the black guy was there on their show, right?
Yeah, they do
Same
a
guy?
podcast, so
Yeah,
they
what the-
they definitely do a show already. But okay, so now they're coming out with a new show that's going to be on some network, and here, just watch some of the trailer. This is a small clip. It.
I'm Lena the Plug. I am an adult creator.
My name is Adam22, and I co-own Plug Talk with my lovely wife. We interview a different girl every week.
And then we them at the end. But we've only ever done it with other women.
So we've arranged this whole challenge to find the perfect guy to be our first ever boy-boy-girl threesome.
Cheers!
We have a name for it. It's called a Devil's Three-Way, right, guys?
It's called Find a Smaller Cock Than Me.
Well, okay, so in all fairness, Adam22 is an actual porn star, so I'm sure he doesn't have any issues in that department. But it also is very weird to have this setup. Having dudes bang your girl is disgusting. But I wanted you to see all these fucking dorks that they chose.
Tell me this guy does porn?
Let me get in the room with her by herself.
Let me get in, boss.
It's taking so long to get this approved on YouTube.
What channel is it on? Let's see.
I don't know. Yeah, I think this should be the
And
latest
Lena the
reality
Plug,
show.
I
love it. I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for the Joey C reality show that he promised.
Yeah, so this is the kind of shit you end up with when you have whores in the middle of fucking podcasts and stuff. Next thing you know, you got these shows where we have to deal with porn stars all the time. It's disgusting. I'm not a happy guy when I have to watch stuff like that.
So when can we expect to see you on that show?
Right. Yeah, I'm not a. Yeah, no thanks.
You could be the
Devil's
pizza man.
Three-way.
I was going to say, are you going for the diversity count? Go, listen, you haven't got many disabled people on this show. Add me, you can, write off on your taxes.
Yeah, come on, let me plow your wife. See, I can attach a plow to my wheelchair.
Yeah, maybe a trailer or something. I can make her sit in the trailer, take her for a ride. I don't know.
Ride me. No, you can
Yeah,
ride.
that's a weird situation to have yourself in, right? Like, you're a porn star, you marry a porn star, and then the question arises, do you mind if I continue working? It's a bit, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different.
Lena the cuckolding princess.
Good old Christian boy Roachy.
Yeah, yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
In a world where a man lets you fuck another man.
It sounds like a sticky, messy situation. And I can't imagine.
Talking of which, didn't she say on that show when they interviewed the black guy that plowed her that she was sore for like 3 days or some shit? Is that the
she
same
couldn't
show?
have sex
Yeah,
for
that
like
was something
4 or
like that.
5 days.
I mean, like,
Well, that was
talk about
because of the
rubbing it in.
violence.
Because it ripped her a new one.
The punching.
Literally. I think that's
too
exactly what happened.
Too rough.
All right. Well, I have a couple more weird sex stories. I'm sure you guys are going to love them all.
Are these personal sex stories of yours?
We call them conquests in the biz, but no, they're not.
Maybe talk about Bobby Nix's sex conquests then.
Well, we have we have stories for him, but we will get into those later.
For the autobiography, right?
No, we got the stories you asked for, but we didn't get into them last time. Plus, he wasn't here; he left.
Oh yeah.
Remember? 1 minute, Bobby Nick's here smoking cigarettes, being fun and happy. Next minute, he's gone, and I'm sitting here going, I don't know. You wanted to hang out with Bobby Nick, but he ran off, scared of you.
To be fair with Bobby Nick, Dabble's audio was so bad that Bobby Nick picked up on the fact that he was trolling you. So
Yes, I was just like, fuck this.
I always get a setup that's just having technical difficulties.
Yeah, we've made up since then. He apologized to me for trolling me the first time we met. But that's how a lot of good relationships in the podcasting world start, is bad trolling or treating each other poorly. So now Roachy decides to go ahead and troll me now. Popping open a fucking can in the middle of a podcast.
I apologize.
Bad look. That is inappropriate.
I do apologize.
You should have came in. You should have had a glass, or I don't know what you should have done.
Yeah, I do
different.
apologize. Sorry about it.
What's he drinking?
But we do have a celebrity sighting in the backstage right now. Would everybody put their hands together for our own Frankie McDonald?
Frankie!
Hey, Frankie, how are you doing this evening?
How's today?
We're awesome. How are you?
My day was great so far.
I'm going to sing karaoke tonight.
Oh, he's singing some karaoke.
What song are you gonna sing?
The black one.
What song?
The black one.
Hi, Frankie. Bye, Frankie. His
quick visit.
His appearances keep getting shorter and shorter.
They
as
do.
time goes by.
He's big timing you.
Is it? I don't know if he's wearing thin on us, or if he's like big dogging us, or
probably big dogging you.
Maybe he hasn't got a video to sell at the moment. You know, maybe he hasn't got a video.
He's always got something to sell. He's got bobbleheads to sell. He's got books to sell. He has weather reports to sell. He has social media to sell you.
Who just farted?
Yeah, so
I would have held my ass up to the microphone if it was me.
I believe that might have been Dabble. He might have fallen asleep.
You hold your ass up to everything. It doesn't matter what it is.
No, I didn't fall asleep, but I didn't want to say it though.
Mostly cocks.
That Roachy farted.
I didn't fart. You would
Cocks.
hear me fart. I would say it.
Yeah, mostly cocks.
Besides, mine
what
has
it's
a little
called.
gurgle, the semen coming out.
Mr. A loves a good gaggle.
With semen coming out.
I was working on it. Yeah, here we go. Great question. Ski Mask Media. How big are your mattresses, folks?
Mine's a
what do you got there, Bobby
queen.
Nick? What are you hanging with? You got a king size? Bobby Nick, you got a king size. You got a muted
Oh, for
mic?
fuck's sakes, I'm
By
muted.
chance?
Yes, I got a king size. I got a king size mattress.
Nice. Roachy, what do you got? What do you got? What do you
I
got? King
believe
size,
it's a
buddy?
king. Yeah, I believe it's a king size, but I couldn't tell you. It's
Well, it used to be a queen, but she died, right?
yeah, that's true.
Mr. A, what are you working with? What do you got a big one? You got a big one? Not a dick. I'm talking about your mattress this time.
Army cot.
Army
Army
cot.
cot.
Army
Wow.
cot.
I'm surprised. I don't even know what to say to that. I can't even think of a joke. That's bad. How about you, Dabblestorian? What are you working with down there?
A double.
And I got a king. So there you go. That's a full round. I feel bad for Mr. A. I'm not. Is this like a punishment thing? Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like your drill instructor found a fucking powdered donut in your locker?
I can fold mine up.
You can fold it up, put it away, throw it in the back of your car, and fucking take it with you. Yeah. That's it's just something you found out of convenience, or what?
Nope. Comfort.
I'm not getting anywhere with you. Fucking thanks for derailing this whole fucking thing. Appreciate that. Maybe I should have let you go away, fucker.
Can I go now? I'm tired. I gotta go sleep on my
I noticed you're usually good about the yes and, but tonight you're all no buts.
I gotta go unfold my army cot and set it up for Christ's sake.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good evening. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And I had him stick around for 7 extra minutes, whether you liked it or not. I did a thing.
Cuckold man.
I did a thing.
Yeah. All right. Bye. Have a good night.
See you, buddy.
Mr. Ray.
See you later, Mr. Ray.
Oh no, my
American
cock broke.
Cupcake. American Cupcake.
Holy shit.
The porn star Riley Reid was upset that her husband wouldn't kiss her on the mouth when she got home from work. Yeah, I did hear this story. It was her boyfriend, and she was on a show complaining about that she had a boyfriend that wouldn't kiss her after work. Can you guys imagine not kissing someone that just got jizzed all over their face and not wanting to give them a big smooch right after they get home from work?
Jizz was in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What a shitty guy.
Well, what a cunt, eh? Typical woman, always complaining.
Honestly, I think I'd have to hose her down with some fucking Lysol or bleach or something before I'd touch her again.
Yeah, bleach that. That's right. Bleach that skin like Sammy Sosa. Before you know it, you'll be white as fuck. Little Lemmy, I'm sleeping on a futon. What's that mean? It means you're hard at work and you probably don't want to touch Granny because he's so greasy. You'll be covered in grease and you might even turn red. I don't know. Do you think the red rubs off too, like the grease, Bobby Nick? What do you think?
Yeah, probably. I mean, did you see his new hair?
No.
No. What's up? He was here Monday.
He dyed it red.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, he multiple colors, if I remember correct.
I think it's only red, actually.
Just red?
Yeah. Like a Kool-Aid
sounds
dye
gay.
or something. It's very gay.
I hope he doesn't walk around by any bulls because they'll instantly attack him. Sounds dangerous.
He looks like the hillbilly Kurt Cobain.
And we know what happened to Kurt. So, Lemmy, if you hear this, take his shotgun away from him. We don't need another Cobain-style ending. This guy, who is this guy? Shaman Clips? Do you work for Shaman? Shaman said you guys are finished.
Oh, we're scared.
I don't know why comedy Shaman would attack his own father like that, quad father.
And welcome, Avalancher. Oh, here we go. Here's some answers. Little Lemmy, it's all over his pillowcase.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I do think hair dye ruins pillowcases. Absolutely. Oh, pink with polka dots. See, yeah, he has multiple. He's got polka dots in his hair. See, I thought so. It's multiple colors. Polka dots. It's not red. It's pink. Confirmed. We'll make sure we'll stick with pink. It sounds better.
It does.
Shaman Clips. I work for Shaman, and he told me to pass the message on. Well, thank you. We appreciate it, and you can tell this message back to him. We are not afraid of no piazzas around here, and that guy is full-blown Piazza AIDS, guaranteed.
How much you want to bet it's just comedy Shaman pretending to be someone else?
That's right.
As I was saying that, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. Indeed.
Nobody's supporting that guy. It's the Shaman.
Joey C did the exact same thing to us like multiple times. He pretended he had a producer. It was obviously him.
Yeah, I'll just put these up. You can read that one in Minecraft, of course. Sean Riggle, Shaman's microphone is finished. True. It was already finished.
Right.
When he came on here, it was finished. All he has to do is bump it. What's that sound like? Shaman's noodle arms. That sounds like a good alt account. Shaman's noodle arms. Or how about Shaman's Dumbo ears? Or Shaman's shitty audio? or Shaman's shitty show or Shaman's whatever the fuck it's never ending content with that guy. And I am not saying good content, but it is entertaining in a way, not the way he
It's
thinks.
the Shaman family attack each other, right? Quadfather.
Shaman family. He's
Yeah.
got a family.
Well, I was talking about you. You're part of the Shaman family. You look identical.
Well, it was nice having you, Dabblestorian. Do you have any plugs? Okay, that's good. Bye. No. All right, he's back. I won't kick him. I want to, but I won't. Yeah, let's see. I'll pull up a picture of him, and everyone else out there, you can decide. Do I look like this guy?
No.
No.
I mean, if I had my
identical, especially with the beards.
I mean, look at those ears. Same.
Well, maybe the ears.
Shit.
Maybe the ears.
Now, Quad, to be fair to Comedy Shaman there, he had just finished cry wanking. So, you know, it's a bit unfair to show him with tears in his eyes.
Yeah, I think he cries a lot on his show, right?
I assume so. I only ever see images like that.
Yeah. No,
He is emotional about the product he puts out there. He believes in it.
Yeah. Well, you got to believe in the product you're selling, or else you can't sell it. I think he has that in spades. He just doesn't realize that he's going to be out of business really soon. When that factory closes down, we'll scrap it. We'll sell all the copper. We'll do something with it, folks. We'll make it happen. We don't want all that. We'll recycle his entire being.
Well, to be fair, Quad, I think we're
no, we don't have to be fair. Let's be unfair instead. Try
Okay,
that. Go for
fair
it.
enough. Fair enough. Well, I was going to say he did tell everybody that he is better than ONA. You know, and he could turn it on like that. But when I saw him on your show, he sounded like he was going to burst into tears, and his voice was going really high every 2 seconds.
Maybe because there was a family reunion for him.
Well, I thought he might be going through puberty since his parents finally took him off those blockers.
And to be fair, I have not seen the guy's show myself. I've only seen clips, and maybe they're a bit biased towards a certain way. You know, maybe he's brilliant. I don't know.
Yeah, I had believed that originally, that maybe Melton was just clipping it up to make him look like the worst possible light. Then some people showed me just, you know, full clips, not cut out of context. And it sucks badly. It's shite. Absolute shite, mate.
Fair enough,
speaking to
geezer.
you in your
native
tongue. Yeah. Ooh, see, we're twins after all. Maybe it's not me and Shaman that are twins. Twinsies.
Triplet, then.
It turns out I don't like using my legs neither.
That was
sorry,
hurtful.
Cord. That was a poor joke. I do apologize.
I thought he was making fun of Bobby Nick there.
See,
all right.
It's a shame that actually Cord actually makes
That's
me laugh.
close. No, I almost cried there. I'm kind of like Comedy Shaman. You said I look like him. Maybe I act like him too. Did you guys see? Oh, we're going to continue with the sex talk. We do sex talk on this show. That's what we're about. But did you hear the story of Will Smith and his bodyguard? His former assistant, brother Bilal, claims he walked in on Dwayne Martin having anal sex with Willie Smith. Did you see any of this today?
I haven't. The last I see of Will Smith was him admitting that him and his wife had been broken up.
Right. Yeah, she left him.
Yeah, the same here.
Yeah. Right.
Haven't been keeping up to date with Will Smith.
Yeah, well, I don't keep up to date with any of these fucking people, but their stuff pops up on my Twitter feed. So then I'm inclined to show this stuff because I always assumed Will Smith was a gay because of all the issues with his wife. It's typical. You see John Travolta, all these people with beards. You know that they're gay.
So like you,
but they can't admit it, huh?
You've got a beard.
Son of a, it's a goatee.
Didn't he play a gay in a movie one time?
Yeah, his first film. I forget what it's called. And a lot of people
Pearson.
said that. Yeah, a lot of people said that he deserved an award for that, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah, I didn't know Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I didn't know he was gay in that, but I see that. It makes sense.
Well, he did say movie.
Jada was the one.
That was a TV show, Quad.
Oh.
That everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick.
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do.
And then
to
they show a
please her.
picture
You
of
can
who?
buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person.
She
so
want that
much
baby
that
leg.
They fall into submission. So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murder. It was murder in there.
He was murdering that asshole. Am I right?
Okay. What did you
Plowing
do?
that
Jada was the
asshole
woman that
inside
everybody
out, right,
wanted.
boys?
And Will
So
needed that
all right, let's
validation
do
to
this
have that type of
one.
woman.
You saw her.
All right, this one's a little more explanatory, so let's play this one out.
That I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will. We need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
Do you guys? I cannot stand black ladies' reactions to things. Let me process this for a second. It's like, that's so cringeworthy.
So
it makes me feel weird inside.
let's be fair here. Is that guy just trying to, get a bit of clout off of Will's
Very possible.
famous?
Highly
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
that's I'm not gonna say he's not gay, but I think I don't know. I think a lot of the LA guys, you think about actors in general, people that have a leaning towards theatrical stuff, they do seem to be in that arena a lot. So I highly likely that anyone that's an actor could possibly be a homosexual. I'm not just saying that all actors are gay. That's not my point. I'm just saying it's way more likely. And to get maybe nowadays it's not a big a deal, but when he started acting, if you were a gay man, it was probably way harder to get leading roles. So I can see where like John Travolta and Will Smith hid their homosexuality to get the lead roles, but things have changed, so they shouldn't have to hide anymore, right?
Yeah, true. But and also to be fair to Will Smith, I just don't know. It seems I'm leaning towards the gay now, because that whole thing with Chris Rock, which has been beaten to death, that seems like the sort of overreaction you would do if you were accused of being gay, right?
But he wasn't accused of being gay, though.
No, but that would be the reaction you would do if you think that the world thinks you're gay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you would know, right, Roachy? Gator.
Fuck you, Dabble.
Keep my lady's penis out your motherfucking mouth.
How about we have us send someone over there to investigate, go undercover, and see if Will Smith's gay?
We could catfish him, possibly.
Yeah, send Bobby Nick. Our best man.
Yeah, our.
I'm willing.
There you go.
There you go.
There he is.
Then again,
Undercover.
in that story, the guy was saying that Will Smith was getting plowed in the ass, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, Dwayne
so-
Martin. I don't even know who that is. He's probably an actor or singer or something, but that's what he was claiming. Dwayne Martin.
Wow.
Never heard of her. I can.
Yeah,
I'll
that's,
Google it real quick. Let's see, Dwayne. It's the first name that pops up after you put in DU.
Now, question is,
This
did you
guy right
find-
here, I recognize him. So he's definitely, I think he's an actor. Huh? Dwayne Martin comes out of the closet, so he's already admitted he's gay. He was in the Above the Rim movie. I remember that. Okay, he was the young guy in Above the Rim, and his dad was played by Denzel Washington in Above the Rim. I remember that. That was a Spike Lee movie.
Yeah, well, that's a weird story. That actually makes it more plausible that Will was taking it in the ass rather than giving it. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you wouldn't have believed the story if he was the one giving instead of receiving?
Well, I can't imagine after seeing what Will's reaction at the Oscars or whatever the fuck it was. It seemed pretty. It seemed. I don't know. He seemed quite a bit of a bitch, you know. and after that, I can't imagine.
Diva.
Yeah, I can't imagine him like visualizing him having sex. I know he's got kids supposedly. You know.
What are you saying? He's got fake kids now?
No, who knows? Because the way his wife talks about, wishing that she was with Tupac, even though the guy's been dead for almost 30 years.
And so she's attracted to all kinds of gay guys because Tupac also was a homosexual and a ballerina and theater kid. Once again, it's going back to my theory that all these theater people are Piazza, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Bobby Nick, do me a favor and hold this show down and come up with amazing content while I put the dogs outside real quick. Thanks.
Go for it. Yeah.
Go on, Dabble. Ask Bobby Nick the questions you wanted to ask last week.
Sure, yeah.
I don't recall the questions.
Well, fuck. What are we gonna do now? I haven't got
I mean, talk about how great Bobby Nick is. He's the greatest individual in BYB. Great smoker. Roachy sucks.
Wasn't you going to ask Bobby Nick whether he received a letter from his government asking him whether he wanted assisted suicide?
No, that was you bastard. Stop trying to set me up for questions. That was a question you wanted me to ask.
Yes, I did, and I did not. I didn't accept. You know?
Fair enough.
He's back.
Yeah, the Jetsons is back.
I hate the sack. I actually do. I heard what you guys were saying about the assisted suicide thing, and I did. All right, I got a couple clips. I brought up some stories since you were so into that. Let's get into it. Ezra Levant, as you know from Rebel News, Bobby Nick probably knows Ezra. Are you guys aware of him in Britain?
Nope.
All right. Well, he's a big deal over here in the States and mostly in Canada. Obviously, Rebel News, but is Rebel News? It's an offshoot of Canadian TV, CTV, or is it its own thing completely?
I think it might be its own thing completely. Yeah.
All right. All right. So here we
The
go.
government's own data indicating that more than 40,000 Canadians have been euthanized since 2016, since legalization.
So that is a COVID level number.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing that more and more doctors are euthanizing people. And I saw on the Government of Canada website that it said, even if you do not have a family doctor, we will send a doctor to you to euthanize you. It is becoming a going saying that the only on-time healthcare is death in Canada. It's the only treatment, killing, that you can be sure there won't be much of a wait list for and will happen in a timely manner. This is disgusting. It's a shame. And many people here know that Canada is the euthanasia capital of the world.
Euthanasia, capital of the world. Does that surprise you guys? This was kind of something you wanted me to ask Bobby Nick, Dabblestorian. Did you have? You were saying
that wasn't me. That was Roachy. He set me up,
Quadfather.
Quadfather. Just like the porn bombing, he set me up for that one too.
I'm innocent.
According to DG.
So that's not
Right.
your deal. You don't want
So-
to see Bobby Nick come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm president of the fan club. I would like no harm to come for Bobby Nick. I just would like him to be appreciated more.
See, I thought
Well,
Switzerland.
technically, is it harmful or is it painless? So, I mean, in reality, it might not even be that big of a deal, right?
I mean, in the letter that they sent me, they said it would be totally painless. So,
So, I thought Switzerland was the euthanasia capital of the world because I understand they've been doing that since the 90s, right? You know, putting people in pods and, you know, starving them of oxygen and shit.
Well, that might be the thing. Like, obviously, if you don't hear about it on the news or you don't hear about the numbers, then technically, is it the capital? So I think Canada has quietly been doing this for longer than possibly that program we were talking about. So it seems as though Canada has the market locked down for murder or euthanasia, I should say.
A quick
Not
question, Bobby Nick. You got a National Health Service?
yeah.
So, technically,
they're socialists.
it's free, right?
Like you guys.
Yeah. I mean, everything of mine is paid for.
Don't get me wrong. If you want to unalive yourself, fair enough. However, the reason why I bring this story up is that how it come across to me as a disabled MP was bitching and moaning to a local like area that she needed a stair lift, and she said she received a letter saying, "Have you thought of suicide?" Which I thought was hilarious because that was basically a middle finger up to that MP by saying, "Stop bitching and kill yourself." You know what I mean? If you can't get up the stairs, just end it. Which I thought was quite highly fascinating.
I hope you end it after that joke, to be honest, Roachy.
That wasn't
I really
a joke.
do.
That was a statement.
Well, wherever it was, please end yourself.
I mean, it seems that's what's going on here too. You know, I don't know. They'd rather just have people kill themselves than take care of them.
But and also,
Yeah, well, it's cheaper, and that's the problem with socialized medicine. Is eventually they always have to look at all the ways they can save money, and unfortunately, saving money requires ending people instead of paying for all the treatments there at the end of life, or whatever.
See, what we
It's
do
just
here
cheap.
in England.
It's a price tag, is what it comes down to at that end.
Yeah, what we do here in England, Quad, is we put people on 6-month waiting lists and just hope they die naturally anyway.
That
fucking
sucked.
bombed and all.
Yeah, that was. I wonder if the British DG with that
I told you I will bomb.
hard.
Yeah.
They call you the Mad Bomber.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
looks
that's
like the
definitely
Gaza Strip, right?
I'm just trying to do stories you would like. I don't know. I'm trying to be helpful here.
But you get more stories about Bobby Nick.
I don't
We
know.
like Bobby Nick
I
stories
can't
here.
save you. If I give you the topics you asked for and then let you fucking have a whack at it and you still fucking bomb, then that is rock bottom. So we will start calling this show the Rock Bottom Podcast with Dabblestorian. If we throw in the with Dabblestorian, maybe we won't get fucking trademarked.
Well, I mean, it's Roachy that's bombing here. I'm just letting him be himself.
But to be fair, Dabble, if we attach my name to yours, it feels a little bit better for me.
Yeah, I mean, I am a star, but I have been inspired by Bobby Nick, so I attach myself to Bobby too.
Well, there you go.
How did you attach yourself to him?
I'll
Like
hold on
penis
to him.
ass or
Like the
what?
Titanic.
Or was it a different method?
It was asked
if I'm going down, I'm taking Bobby Nick with me.
Ass to mouth. So you confirm eat ass. That's great. Just remember, you can get pink eye that way. You can get like poisoning. What do they call that poisoning? Like E. coli. It's not good.
Yeah.
Try not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Don't
take it. Take some
me.
advice from a
This is my
professional.
fucking show. You don't me right in the middle of my fucking show.
Well, no, I was just saying I'm going
Come
to
on
take
here
your advice. You're
with your
professional in the
audio,
arse eating
you
area, right?
fucking troll me, and now you want to come on and you just want to talk shit right to my face.
Right.
Oh wait, no, we're not talking face to face because you're a coward. You're one of the faceless cowards out there.
Comedy Shaman paid me $20 to get you.
Now the truth comes out.
Oh,
now
Quad,
the truth comes out.
Yeah,
I've heard
like
the real term now is lame. Dabble is known as a lame.
well, Vinny Cash technically he paid Ski Mask to show his dick on my show, so there's no difference, I guess, really. All right. No, I was just trying to find this. I had this hidden here.
It's not your cock again, is it?
No, it's more the Jada Pinkett with
Oh, right, yeah.
So Jada Pinkett reveals that Tupac actually had alopecia but never told anyone. I don't think Pac ever talked about his alopecia, but he also looked really good with a bald head. But during that time was an era that he just wouldn't talk about it. So do you think that sounds like a bunch of shit? This lady's full of shit everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
Well, this is from the person who's famously known for saying that she had alopecia with a full head of hair. You know?
See, when she
Just
first
kind
said
of
alopecia, I just thought she was talking about maybe one of her daughters was named alopecia, because that sounds like a black lady, you know, like a name that typically they would name their kid alopecia.
That is true.
Name them after like products and weird things like that. So it made sense to me.
I don't know whether you
I
saw,
just erased one of my fucking stories.
I don't know whether
Say
you saw
again?
today. I don't know whether you saw today. I'll bring it up to just confirm the news paper or the magazine, even. I believe it's GQ. I'll just confirm that for you. 2 seconds. You would have thought I would have
What's
prepped
the
this
story?
beforehand. It is that GQ.
Yeah, this is okay. This is the second story you fucked me on. The first one, you're trying to tell me the MAID program in Canada, and then you have no comments on it and you don't know anything about it. And now what? Now we got some other story.
Right.
Okay, I'm feeling really confident about the fact that this is going to go great.
Wait for it.
Go ahead.
Wait for it. GQ magazine named their man of the year to be Kim Kardashian. Now, isn't that a magazine that's dying on its ass, that's crunching at straws here at the moment?
Well, that's what they do, right? They do bullshit like this to try to stay relevant. So it's a play on all the people that are going to react to it. That's what they want. They don't want to put something serious out there because no one reads magazines. No one gives a shit about any of that stuff. So when you put out a thing like, oh, we don't believe in gender anymore, and then they expect everyone, especially on the right, conservatives, to fucking freak out about it, and then it gives them eyeballs, and that's what they wanted from the beginning. So they're starting to do all this shit in media where they don't even try to like get our attention in a positive way. They just try to like fuck with us, fuck with our heads, so that we react. But think about all the stuff in podcasting world and the Dabbleverse and shit. That's what everyone wants, is a reaction out of people. They don't want to like entertain or do something fun. They just want a reaction.
Well, that's why I thought it was funny. In my head, I'm thinking, isn't the Kardashians got a TV show running currently on Disney Plus that happened to just like relaunch or whatever? So maybe it's like, their PR team's going, we can sell your show at the same time as making our magazine relevant again. It's all BS, isn't it?
Man,
You're right. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say we got a battle going on in the fucking commentary. I was missing out on all this. Lemmy and Zero Dark Tony and all these fucking trolls from Shamans going at it in here. They argue with me though. They say Pac wasn't gay. Sissy for sure, but not gay. I don't know. Diddy for sure. Not Sissy, Diddy. Okay. Not even close to the same word there, Zero Dark Tony. Nice try though. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Balls deep. I think the slap could have been foreplay. Chris knocked Jada down after the ceremony while Will watched. Cock. He's a cock.
The truth has been revealed.
See what I did there, guys? I turned Haack into cock. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I did that right now, right here, right now. You just witnessed.
Boom!
Fucking,
right on the fly.
Yeah, it actually turns out, Quad, when you haven't been doing podcasts for long, you just sat here looking like a bell end. It's hard to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, the question I'm wondering is Quadfather going on Harrison Young anytime soon?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I guarantee I'll be on there real shortly as soon as I get that invite.
Just drop him a text and
I have.
invite you.
Well, no, I have you're my publicist. You're my manager. My management team is working on a Harrison Young invite, and I promise you, folks out there, we will be getting that invite because Dabblestorian is masterful at what he does. Just like Atticus Flinch, he's the same kind of guy. Might even be the same guy, actually. We've never heard or seen Atticus Flinch talk, so
yeah.
maybe he sounds
Jake Hudson's
British.
going on there tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
How'd he get an invite? Are you working with the Jake Hudson team over there too?
I feel like I'm the only Jake Hudson team member who gets Jake booked on shows at the moment.
No. You're mistaken, my friend. He's got Kate Meanie. He's got Luca the Vine. Or did he quit?
Good question. I don't know.
Is Luca the Vine? Is he out of the Jake Hudson business, or are they still like buddy like they were for years?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I'm out of the loop on the Jake Hudson thing because of the fact that Jake Hudson no longer likes no filter. So yeah, I don't know.
But he likes cheese, though.
So what did you do to Jake to make him not like you then, Bobby Nick?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Like everybody else.
It doesn't take much,
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all just sitting there minding our own business. Next thing we know, we get a text and it says, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I'm putting you for a table, right?
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
Yeah.
True. Let's see. Let's see what Jake Hudson has to say about this.
I'm going to put you through a fucking table. Have a nice day.
Well, there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth, folks.
Like a real threat. That sounds like a real threat. I mean, we might have to call
I heard he
the
was going to
proper
say.
authorities.
I heard he said he was going to break your legs, Quad.
I think he said break a leg when I was going on MLC. I think he was just
Yeah.
that's like wishing good luck to theater people like my theater.
Oh, are you gay?
I can neither confirm nor deny any said stories that you might hear in the near future about my sexuality. I prefer to not put it out there, so we just will quit talking right now. But hey, guess what? There was another marriage that happened today. Did you guys see that motherfucker right there ain't real, lady? You know Tiffany Gomez, everybody?
Yes.
Nice.
The plane girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't
I know
she?
she's gone with Alex Stein though.
There you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, so she went on Pimp on a Blimp, his show today. Tiffany Gomez is her name. And yes, every guy in America has fallen in love with her. It does appear that Alex Stein has taken her from us. And hopefully she ends up in his basement like any good lady would do. You guys know Lady and the Tramp, right?
Yeah, they were Lady and the
Yeah,
Tramp.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, he fucked up though. He didn't get his lips on that.
No.
Do you think he was worried about the HR department coming after him? Maybe.
Maybe.
I'd have
maybe.
I'd have laid my
maybe
lips
Quad.
on her. That's all I'm going to say.
I've seen Alex Stein on the Muttering John podcast with that black man in the background there in his car.
Don Terrius or the bodyguard guy?
Black one. Yeah, well, the black one. Right, so maybe.
Well, he
just
already
maybe.
has a wife that he talks about, and apparently Don Terrius plows her nightly while Alex has to sit there and watch. So I guess he's a lot like Will Smith in that way.
Yeah, that's where I was getting to. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I steal your punchline? I apologize.
No,
I
it's
do
fine.
that a
It's
lot.
fine.
I wanted to ask.
No, it would have took me.
I do that all the
time.
time.
Anyway.
I think that's one of these guys' complaints on this show is that I
After the
derail
feelings
their
that you
jokes
felt
all the
from that,
time.
and I felt from that. I wanted to ask you.
Oh no,
Should we take my hand in marriage? This is a real ring for the people. We just shared that moment, that spaghetti, and I do have HIV. I'm HIV positive, but other than that,
This is so aggressive.
I know. But you can say yes, and then we can spend our lives together.
How about we put it on the right hand?
No, I think the correct hand
I
for the
feel like
marriage.
the right one's good.
Jimmy, is Hank watching this? Will you tweet this at Hank?
Also, you gotta realize I have small fingers. That's gonna be too big.
Well, we're gonna get it tight.
And it's a heart.
Yes, it's the most beautiful thing because I love. This is for love. And then you can keep
And I
this.
have a cowboy hat.
Yeah, because I wear cowboy
I
hats.
can match
sometimes.
you.
Look at this.
So the real question is, Quad, is she real?
Right. No, she has kind of a weird look to her. Let's examine this thought. We won't play the show clip, but we can look at her face closely. Is she real? We're playing a game here called Is She Real? That mofo right there is real.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I will
what makes you think otherwise? Just because she calls other people not real? Is that what you're only
Yeah, that
is
was
that what
my
led
only
you to
bit
that thought?
Yeah, because she didn't care what other people thought, but to her, that motherfucker was not real.
That motherfucker right there is not real.
I mean, I'd say she's real, but she's
Real
definitely
hot.
fake. She's definitely fake in the cosmetics department. She looks like she's probably had some work done or something.
But isn't that most women in America, right?
Well, you're not wrong.
Right. Yeah,
What about Mrs. Roachy though?
I declined to comment in fear that she might kick the shit out of me.
Haaaack says it ain't gay if you're high on meth. That's I will neither confirm or deny that fact. Yeah, I'm not even sure about that.
That's why I had a 4-year meth problem.
And sex addiction problem, it sounds like.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
Bobby Nick kills. He really does. Great.
Kills what? The mood?
Nah, he kills everyone else. He's the greatest here, right, Bobby?
I'm a serial killer.
Yeah.
He kills the blacks. That's what I just heard.
True.
Well, since Haaaack's here and he reminded me, you know what time it is, guys?
What time is
I'll
it?
let you take a guess.
When the show?
It's time to pop lock for
Oh, let's do it. Start moving, Roachy, goddammit!
I don't dance.
That's right. If you hear the pop lock from Molok, you know what time it is. Ah, that's right. Woo! Here we go. Troll call. Yes! We pop lock for Molok. Yes! Here's the demon.
Hell yeah. All right.
Woo!
All right, we did the demon dance. The
Roachy
demon
didn't. He looked like an
dance
absolute
is your
twat.
chance to do the dance.
Can I just say this? Congratulations, well done on your dancing. But can you see my point on earlier of being stale on content?
Stale?
Not on yourself, of course. I'm referring to Haaaack.
Oh, shots fired, folks. Wait a minute.
Send Haaaack the link right now. Get Roachy and Haaaack in an argument.
And of course,
hash this out.
Of course, it's personal preference. I don't like to dance.
Got him.
I like to make myself look like an arse on stream, but I don't like to dance.
Right. Well, yeah, you got to be a little self-deprecating if you want to be on podcast, buddy. You're gonna have to get into the groove. Maybe wear a little lipstick. Start talking about Will Smith more often. There's things you can do just to alter slightly what your podcast is about to make it more, friendly for that community. The one that starts with an L and ends with a plus.
The black one.
No, not that one. The other one. The other community. The other one. Let me explain it to you guys.
Again.
So the community that is very accepting of all kinds.
Yeah, I mean, we're accepting of that community. We rarely talk about it.
I've been drinking and fucking a guy.
I have a one giant asshole.
Is he gonna come?
They came real quick. Jizz into my mouth.
Your cum is in my belly, bitch.
You try not to talk about that community.
Fucking faggot.
And I will say this caveat: this when Haaaack is live, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm absolutely ready to go to sleep. So
what you're saying is you're grumpy, you're in a bad mood, and then you try to watch Haaaack and you say he's stale and not good, and Haaaack says stale. I rhymed pop lock with Molok and made a dance out of it. What is your fucking problem, Roachy? Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. I applaud him for that.
Even though I do love Jesus Christ, amen, I still will say that I enjoy Haaaack's content.
I will say again,
even if he is a demon.
I preface this on personal preference. Yeah, I may not like a certain style of comedy, but somebody else will. That actually is a very good point. However, Mr. Haaaack, even I'm better than what the Mudshark does. And I'm boring.
Okay, so Haaaack better than whatever the Mudshark does, in case people are listening on audio, which they're not. But I just wanted to say that. So what you're saying is Haaaack is better than the Mudshark.
Yes.
Someone's doing
watches a lot more Mudshark than Haaaack, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I've never claimed to be anything apart from a very spot-on impression of DG.
Well, let's hear it then.
Is that it?
There you go.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if you watched the DG and me, but he was very different that time.
What you're saying is DG doesn't say anything. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he doesn't add anything. Let's put it this way. I mean,
okay. Well, he says things. All right. Because
you're not doing an impression of Spider Adamo.
Well, I have DG versus Dabblestorian right here in front of my face. I also have a Chad's comedy set. I have Shaman singing. I have well, we did Pavlok for Molok. We got Joey C acting. I mean, we have options. We got places to go. We have I have taken forever to get to this point where we would watch one of those four things. Let's get back to Haaaack Ride though, because that's more important. Haaaack Ride, I'm on your side, buddy. Whoever this Roachy jerk is, he deserves to get knocked around a bit by a demon. Maybe, maybe when he falls asleep, you can send an incubus his direction. Incubus, yeah, because you'll get raped by the guy incubus thingy.
Don't even
Haaaack Ride, I'm not a reactionary. Don't send me a link. I'm contemplative. I don't jump when others say how high. That's a good choice. Sean Riggle says insertion. Yeah. Incubus. Back to the incubus thing. Wait till you fall asleep and see what happens, Roachy. I don't think you're gonna like it. I would. Hey, here's a fair suggestion for you.
There's gonna be some insertion.
Don't fall asleep on your stomach tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this just because that little voice in my head just come up with this. I will give Haaaack Ride a fair shot. I won't watch him live tomorrow night, my time. I will wait and watch it on Friday. And I will give my honest opinion then when I'm awake and sober and not miserable and boring. Like I am now.
Haaaack Ride should send you a link to the show to come on at one point.
I think tomorrow's his last show, if I remember hearing him correctly. Yeah. But you might be able to get on the Levyverse, I guess. So you're probably asking, I don't know, Haaaack Ride has an in with the guy that runs it, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, producer Joe. Holy shit, I didn't think this guy made the rounds. Welcome, producer Joe, and I'm sure this is actually you. I'm assuming. Haaaack Ride said DG is a spicy meatball lately. That is factual information.
Spicy
I guess
Italian.
we could watch that. Yes, he is a spicy Italian. Correcto. Yeah, where is the pizza? Your Piazza. Producer Joe, wouldn't it be funny to see this man fall out of his chair and squirm like a worm? Yes, that would be hilarious. If you were my neighbor, I would not punch you in the face, but I would be the one with the gun in my hand. Unlike your story, which it would not turn out very. Yes. Do you get government support for your lack of legs? No, I get government support for lack of compassion for people like you, asshole.
You get paid for a lack of a dick, though. Boom. Got him.
Always the lowest common denominator with you, isn't it?
Well, I took comedy lessons from Comedy Shaman. I'm hoping they're paying off at the moment.
Not really.
Ah.
Out of the group here, who is a bed rubber and who is hand users when it comes to self-pleasure? Anybody? Bed rubber.
Bed rubber?
I think he means dry pumping.
I don't rub my bed at any point.
No, I have a fleshlight. Obviously, everyone should own one. I don't wash it out myself. I just throw it away and buy a new one. Fuck recycling. I hate recycling. It's bullshit. Yeah, okay. Confirmed. Haaaack Ride does say final puzzle box tomorrow night. I thought that was the case.
Send Roachy the link.
He meant it to be a limited series, and it's a done deal. We're getting a bunch of people floating in here from some other shows, so something must have just ended. I'll assume it was Replayables, maybe. Welcome, Greg Edwards. Just FYI, we have Greg here now, and I would appreciate it if everyone would stop saying the N-word. I know we say it a lot on this show, and we have said it a lot. But for Greg's sake, let's stop saying it. Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm going to pull up.
I also agree with that statement.
So, Quad,
nobody said he was black. Why are you doxing him? That's rude.
What the hell, guys? Jeez.
What the fuck, man? That's not good. I
Quad, you
apologize,
say-
guy in the chat. I apologize for Dabblestorian and what he's done to you. Outed you.
So, Quad, you say you have Dabblestorian's appearance with DG last, right?
I don't just say it; I prove it, motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
let's
this
get
is
into
for my
this.
channel as
So,
well.
Me. That are you gonna start fucking singing too? What did you go to theater school or something?
I do have a 56-minute version if you want that one instead.
No, 20 minutes is plenty. Thank you, though.
All right then.
I must warn you, Quad. You are aware that the audio in this video is atrocious.
It can't be any worse than the last time Dabblestorian came on my show. Let's just say that.
True.
And
Fair enough.
this was immediately thereafter my last show with Dabblestorian. So why his audio actually works at all is confounding and pisses me off a little bit, to be honest.
Delayed, he said. Because I'm a fucking lame Brit weirdo.
Well, no, I was offering him an interview.
No one wants. But who are you to interview anybody?
Who are you to interview anyone? Uno with DG ain't going on anything.
Do I start begging people for interviews? You fucking lame. The answer is no.
I mean, you can do. Go for it. I'm telling you, go for it, DG.
No one cares about any of you.
Nobody cares about any of you. See, he got all fired up. So that is confirmed. DG has been on fire lately. As Haaaack said, he's been going after everybody, right?
Yes. Why
don't you give us some background? Give us some background on that clip. I know I already played it. I could have let you set it up a little bit before we started playing it.
I think you set up perfectly.
Yeah, so whatever. You've been battling DG behind the scenes or on podcasts, or what's going on here? Is it just the fact you've talked to Joey on Stuttering John's show, or how did this end up happening?
I don't know, to be honest. I think it's because I kind of go on Joey's show sometimes and I went on John's. So I think it's a jealousy thing. But also, me and Roachy were in this show last week and we were saying DG looked really ill. So he might be pissed off with us for saying that. But to be honest, he does look really ill, don't he, Roachy?
Well, to be honest, I did hear a vicious rumor, and I would like DG to help me put this to rest. That DG was actually receiving chemo for some cancerous disease. I don't know whether that's true or not. I believe it isn't true. I'd like to put that to rest with DG because I imagine that would not be a nice thing to go around. So
a cancerous disease?
The blacks.
Yes. You know, the sort of disease that you don't die from, but you die from complications from, without actually saying what that disease is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say he looks rough because his girlfriend kicked him out since he kept on standing her up for John, and that's actually happened.
No, but so I watched that entire show. It was
you watched it live. You were cheering me on. You were like, "Fuck you, Dabble, for not bringing that on my show and the audio."
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, if I want to see blow up, so why? This happened live and whatever. They didn't post it. Do you guys know why they didn't post it?
Well, they did. They took it down and they reduced it to 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So 3 hour stream down to 9 minutes and 45. They say it's because of Cabby saying the N word, but I believe it's because of me. Maybe.
What word?
The black one.
The N word. Your favorite word.
Whoa. Greg's here. I said that already. You can't say that.
I'm black.
Word. N-word. 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 N.
You guys don't know that rap?
Yeah.
You guys won't see Roachy. I can't get you to dance. That tune is pimp as it gets, homie. And you didn't even like move your hips and nothing, homie.
Quad,
What the fuck?
I am a typical British man. I don't dance unless I'm absolutely shit-faced. And in which case, that ain't happening.
So we just need to get you drunk?
Yeah, and again, that ain't happening. Because I'll be
not
fully
tonight, at
aware.
least. Maybe next time. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody sings like Comedy Shaman though. You guys remember this, right?
Yeah, please play. I
Have
love
you guys
this.
seen him singing?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen you
Alright,
sing
well,
too, Quadfather.
You guys like radio? You guys like Radiohead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Do you guys like homosexuals?
Well,
I
I'm
like
on the
you,
street, mate.
Quadfather.
I used to.
You son of a bitch! I quit theater school. I promise. I didn't go back after that one semester. I will never go back to another theater class. I promise. As long as you stop spreading lies about me.
How about we have a singing
lies.
contest between you and Comedy Shaman?
All right, let's do that right now. If you like homosexuals and you like Radiohead, you're gonna love this.
I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the?
Does he say widow? Did he say widow?
I think he did say.
We won the
widow.
tape. Let's find
I'm not going to continue, but what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm not going to continue, but what the weirdo? A
Weirdo.
Yeah, he says weirdo.
Yeah, he does say.
All right. Well, why can't we just lie and say he says other shit? I like doing that more. You guys don't understand the premise of fucking BYB. We just like throw shit out there and make up shit. Come on, fucking play along.
Listen, Quad. My comic instinct is no and.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be a journalist, go do that on your own show. If you want to make up shit and fucking throw around accusations and be an asshole, come on this show. I know you Brits are pretty fucking dry humor. I have watched your stupid British humor. It sucks. Except for
so you don't like
Monty
Monty Python then?
Right, okay.
I beat you to it. No, you didn't score on that one. Monty Python, they are fucking amazing.
Right,
So you're not in the same league with DG, the Monty Python hater?
No. Fucking Search for the Holy Grail. You know how many times I've watched that movie? Jesus, that's like the ultimate funny movie. Do you guys have the same problem we do in America where women do not understand Monty Python, or is that just an American thing? When you talk about Monty Python, are women like start going blank stare at you like what?
Normally when I talk to women, I get that reaction anyway. But nevertheless, it depends on what sort of women you're talking to, I think. Because British
What do you
humor
mean
is
by
so,
that? What kind of women do you talk to?
Hit the drop.
The black one.
Right, so
well, that's better than what Ray talks to. So these are the kind of women's Ray likes.
But it's like just anytime I was talking to girls that are like teenagers, they'd be like, "Yeah, why is this fucking this carpet salesman talking like a 15-year-old?"
Hi Ray's lawyers.
Finishing in the mouth.
In Minecraft, allegedly, and all that other shit people say that doesn't help at all. I don't think.
Well, so American comedy, right? I'll give you an example.
The good
The
kind,
Office.
correct? Yes.
Right.
go
Okay.
ahead.
So The Office was 2 seasons long. Yeah. In America, how long was The Office?
How long was your orifice?
Wasn't it like 7 or 8 seasons?
Yeah. So it got destroyed. Yeah. No. So what I'm saying is you guys don't mind prolonging something for the moolah. Where here in the UK we go, all right, that bit's done now, even though everyone's clamoring for more.
So you're saying we stretch it out, possibly?
Yes, as in like it becomes stale, and But again, it's all preference, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah. Some people might like certain colors. Some people might not like other colors.
Colors we don't like include
the black one.
See, I'm learning.
That's right. No, Frankie's here. He helps us out all the time. Thank you, Frankie. Great answer. Yeah, he knows things I don't even know. Like he's really good about history and stuff. Hey, Frankie, how many Jews died in
Frankie,
the Holocaust?
how many Jews died in the Holocaust?
None.
See, not a one. Isn't that awesome? And all this time, I thought a bunch of them did, but he knows more than we do about history. That's awesome.
I believe the official figure is 6 million, isn't it?
Not true. Not true.
Thank you.
Frankie disagrees. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So I was going somewhere with all of this, and I kind of lost
Sorry,
my
Quad,
mind
I
here.
derailed you.
No, absolutely. I derailed myself. I fucking talked so much I forgot what I was saying in the beginning. Yeah, so American comedy, women don't understand, a lot of funny comedy. I would say like Naked Gun, like the airplanes and all these spoof, you know what I mean? Spoof movies.
Yeah.
Like women
the
do
Zaz
not
collection.
watch them. Right. I don't know if like chicks in England are the same. I know they got fucking horrible teeth. That's all I really noticed about English women is their fucking.
I don't know if
snaggle
you want to
teeth.
say that since Harrison Young is a big fan of British women. You might ruin your interview there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even me, I smoked and I drink coffee every day of my fucking life, and somehow my teeth aren't yellow. But if you look at an English lady, their teeth are yellow and snaggle tooth. Hi, Carla. Hi, Carla's lawyers.
You're saying Carl is British now.
Whoa! Who said Carl? Whoa, dude, come on. That's quite an accusation you're throwing out there. That could get him shot in some places if he was wearing a red coat.
So to be fair, Quad, we used to not allow our women to vote. So
The blacks.
Yeah. Well, whoa.
What was that? What was your point in there?
Well,
No, you were saying that
we
you
didn't
used
care
to
about our women
correctly. You used to not let women vote. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we don't really care about our women. And I'm saying that very quietly now because I've just realised that my girlfriend's still awake. And she
Yeah, I
might
hope
kick
she
my
comes
ass.
down and hits you. I really
Yeah,
do.
you should say that.
Again.
You should say it. You
Again.
should say it. You should say it. All right.
And now,
DG chat
hopefully-
set. Are you guys good to hang out for a little while longer, or is everybody getting sleepy listening to me talk nonsensically for 2 hours?
I could probably hang for a little bit until my phone dies, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Yeah.
must admit, I am knackered, but then again, I think I'm just showing my normal self anyway, so I don't think it makes a difference whether I'm tired or not. I'm normally this boring.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I did kind of want to go over Chad's set. Do you guys want to break down Chad's comedy?
Yes, please, because I've admittedly I've only seen parts of this.
To be fair, I had Steel Toe on, I don't know, like 7-8 months ago, and at the end of that we watched some of Dry Bar. It was Chad Zumach on Dry Bar. It was like some Kmart series or some shit like that, and we did watch it and break it down, and I was amazed that he sucks so bad. And I have not watched this yet, so I'm not showing you something I've seen and watched and broke down already.
This would have been a great bit for you and Comedy Shaman to do, to be honest.
Fuck yeah, man! I'll work with that Comedy Shaman guy anytime. You get the word back to him because I know all you.
I wish I could, but he blocked me
trolls
as
are in
well.
my chat, making trouble with my people. I hope they beat you up in chat. Let's see what's going on. Yep, not much going on. All right, they're just nonsensically arguing. That's fine.
Yeah. Spring break on the fall. Spring break on the fall. Good to be here. Look at this Friday night, sold out. Nobody turn around. Focus on me. It's a hot night. This guy's here to kill me.
Now that was fucking hilarious, guys. He said, spring break. Yay, spring break. Woo. So this is an old clip, huh? I didn't really realize that this was from what is this? February, March? I'm not even sure.
I assumed it was from this weekend just gone, right?
Right. But he said spring break, so that can't be right because spring break is usually March, April in America.
Oh,
Yes, true.
Yeah. Spring break on the fall. Good to be here. Look at this Friday.
It doesn't matter because this is footage from an actual set he did not want recorded. So either way, it does give us a glimpse into the Chad Zumach comedy world. So either way, should be interesting. It's a 14-minute clip. I don't know that we'll watch all of it, but we'll try. If I shut up, we can do it faster, right?
Night, sold out. Nobody turn around. Focus on me. It's a hot night.
So everybody laughed at that. Do you guys find that humorous whatsoever?
No, of course not.
What's there to laugh at? So when you guys go to comedy, have you guys all been to a comedy special?
No, we don't have them here.
Well, we don't have stand-up, but I've been to like theatre shows where comedy TV stars have been at. And
Wait a minute. Is Roachy saying he's gay too?
Improv? Are you talking like improv type shit?
Oh no! As in like there was a famous comedy act called Hale and Pace, and when I was a kid, I went to see them, and they were two comedic actors together. So it was like a play, if you will. And no, I'm not Will Smith. However, the question is, did the audience laugh because they realised that Chad was wearing eyeliner, or did they laugh at his joke?
Yeah, eyeliner,
Black
probably. Quad can't do stand up. Damn, dude, that's so fucking original. This guy's hilarious. This is the actual Shaman, isn't it? I mean, that must be the actual Shaman because that was fucking good. You got me, dude. Fuck yeah. And do another one. Another one. Come on, do another one. This is great. Roast me. Do me now. Roast me now. Haaaack says, Dabblestorian, why ain't you using the virtual background I sent you? Did he send you one?
Yeah, mostly because my laptop sucks and crashed, and I was trying to do it today, and Derek was like, "Oh, Quadfather," said it was shit.
Yeah, I'm Derek the Quadfather. Thanks for doxing me. Is that the second person you've doxed tonight? Jesus.
My apologies, Quadfather. I'm just so friendly with you. I forgot.
Troll
Wait a
level
second.
fucking.
Your real name is
100.
Derek? I didn't know that. Holy shit.
And Ray doxed me earlier today. What's all your guys' fucking problem? You guys just fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave this world like Jake.
I think we all just want to be in that chair, Quadfather.
Don't worry, Quad.
I'm gonna get drunk on cringe and get the fuck out of here. Maybe it is good to be drunk on cringe. I am cringe worthy.
This guy's here to kill me.
Wow. See, he's paranoid about people in the crowd actually wanting to hurt him. Does that shock you guys to hear him talk about being hurt almost immediately into his set, like the second thing he says? That boggles my mind.
Isn't that stuttering
not
John
at all,
level?
honestly.
Sorry, Bobby Nick.
Is
I
it
mean-
Stuttering John sitting there? Is that what you said?
No, I said, isn't that Stuttering John level of like paranoia? Yeah.
Well, it's some level. It's paranoid. Period. It's not good for.
I think Starring John's a comedic genius.
But I think what Chad puts out there.
That's
He
funny. That
knows
was good.
he knows that he's motherfucked a lot of people, and probably way more than we ever even know about. In real life. So who knows how many people?
Yeah, you might have a very good
he
point there,
might
Bobby.
think that are after him.
He's had a lot of black guys and a lot of black eyes.
The blacks.
Thank you, Bobby. Yes, those ones. Those ones in the sauna. Exactly. Yeah, Kevin Brennan. This is my audition for fucking a roast battle versus Chad. Yes. You should have put me up against him instead of Ray. Even though Ray did crush him, it was good. Because I would just have Ray write me all my jokes and then I would just repeat them. So
there you go.
Just like Ray stole his. Just kidding. Jokes, folks.
Berg. What's happening tonight? Good to be back here. I no longer live in Ohio, but I am all in Ohio. I love you. I love Cuyahoga Falls. Big fan. Bucket list. I'm doing comedy next to a Goodwill and a Dollar General. Life is nice, dude. I'm doing great. Down the street from an Arthur Treacher's restaurant. Popping off. And I'm pretty sure that's the last Arthur Treacher's of all time. I think Arthur Treacher's went out of business 20 years ago. I just didn't tell that one. Yeah, that one's just running rogue. Like the Death Star. I'll make fun of Arthur Treacher's. I don't give a shit. My first job, Long John Silver's. Yeah, Long John, LJS till I die. I'm committed. I got a tattoo of a chicken plank on my ass.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not bad. Self-deprecating.
Yes.
And then making fun of his hometown. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's saying, I don't know, like you start off by telling your audience you're all fucking white trash. That's kind of what he said. You're all losers, and we're all here between a Dollar General and a fucking Kmart or whatever. Long John Silver's I used to work at. Not bad. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's be honest, right? Let's break it down as experts. So he's using regional humor, self-deprecation. It's not bad. Not my cup of tea, but, he's warming up, I suppose.
Sean, Jesus, take it easy on me, buddy. This is worse than Howard Stern. You've been talking about it for 45 minutes and shown 20 seconds of it. I'm sorry, dude. And this is, and I will say that there's no doubt in the world this is actually Shaman. This is pathetic. I can see why Shaman's audience has already tripled yours. That is no doubt. That is exactly the kind of shit Shaman says. That is fucking hilarious, dude. You are Shaman, confirmed. All right. Hilarious. All right. Sorry.
I moved to Florida during the pandemic, the shutdowns. I'm a Florida resident now. Yeah, people were booing. They're like, in Florida, they're like, get the hell out of our state. I'm like, no, Florida, I'm committed. I'm one of you. I got criminal charges. I got a tramp stamp. I'm dating Casey Anthony. I'm all in. I don't want kids. Weird. I was living in Los Angeles, California. Boo. Yeah, I was there chasing a dream. It died. So I moved to Tampa, Florida, where all dreams die. I went from trying to make it in Hollywood to living in Tampa, Florida, possibly wanting to own a vape shop. I don't even know what I'm doing there. It's good money. I like Tampa, Florida's got two of my favorite things. Single moms and fake boobies. Who's with me? Huh? That's all you want, a lady, right, ladies? Ladies, you know what you want. I did a show.
Oh man, did he blow that fucking joke? You caught that right? He He blundered that one. Hey, ladies, do you like ladies? Ladies, huh? Ladies, ladies. Whoopsie! I think you lost your premise on this one.
And
But okay, go ahead.
I was going to say the Casey Anthony joke wasn't too bad, but apart from that, like you said,
it got groans, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like too soon or anything. Anyway,
No,
she
yeah.
is fucking hot, confirmed.
Well, yeah, of course, and like I said, it's not a bad joke. However, the audience didn't react, and then obviously that's playing in his mind. I'm going to give him that excuse for the reason why he said "lady, lady, lady" 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and he does a lot of locale location humor.
Yeah.
So he talked about Cleveland, then he moved on to LA, then he went to Florida, and it was all about like specific places, Tampa, and it's like,
But
Jesus, dude. Like,
my question to you,
He's
Quad, is
local.
when did your dream die, and why did your dream die in the position where you're at now compared to the position you were at before it died?
I would not say that my dream has died, and I won't explain that because it's very complicated. But I would say that my dream is alive and well. Thank you very much. But yeah, what dream would you be referring to? Because it's probably not the same one I was thinking of.
Well, I wasn't thinking of Will Smith.
That never popped into my dreams. I can confirm. If he did, it would be a fighting or a murderous type dream, not an actual like wet one. Nice try though.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thanks.
Last week, I asked the lady in the front row, I go, what are you looking for in a guy? She's like, nice smile, good personality, and goals. I'm like, holy shit. Locked and loaded. Calm down.
So not you.
It's too much info. Guys don't have a list. You don't have to give a shit. Yes, this dude, like, what are you looking for in a girl? He's like, apple bottom jeans, boots, preferred, showed it to get low. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't care.
Notice he didn't mention a vagina.
We don't care. If I had to make a list right now, like, what am I looking for in a girl?
So he's not picky, apparently.
On top of my head, the girl hasn't been stabbed. That's it. Because you hear when the girl's been stabbed.
I don't know why he's doing Joey C jokes all the way back in spring this year.
Yeah, I was going to say
I'm
that rules
surprised
out
he
the
knew.
Contalanos.
I don't know why I had to say that, but that was horrible.
I'm telling you right now, that's a bad bitch. You don't want to mess with her. And I would never hit a girl. I would never hit her. But I like to think I could take her if shit gets weird. I like this guy. When you're done with the joke, you're done. You're like, next.
Okay, I might be in a wheelchair and I might be easily beat up by a girl at this point. But when I wasn't in a wheelchair, I had never met a girl in my life that I thought could beat me up. So that premise is trash. What do you guys think? Have you ever met a chick you thought could beat you up?
Mrs. C. Mrs. Catalano.
She does seem like a tough broad, chasing dudes around, fucking threatening to beat them up. We saw that, a week or two ago?
I think a couple of days. Oh, wait, yeah. The guys at the bus stop.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
fighting
last
for
week
a
or
man,
whatever.
right?
You're right. She chased some dude across the parking lot, trying to get her fucking...
Defending Chico Black's honor, right?
Apparently, supposedly, allegedly, in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got a sitter. Let's go. Where's Florentine? He canceled. Got 2.5 hours left. I'm gonna do a TED talk on the power of prayer. I don't give a shit. They're gonna finish this. Eventually.
So he's already saying his stand-up is going nowhere, so we're just gonna have to keep going in circles. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, and did he just say that Jim Florentine cancelled with 2.5 hours notice?
Yeah.
Yes, and he's complaining about it because why? Because
So-
that means you have to do more. Isn't that more stage time? Isn't that what you're looking for, Chad?
And am I correct in saying that Chad actually invited himself onto this show and wasn't actually originally booked? So maybe your friend there, Chad, maybe he cancelled because you showed up.
You Yeah, nobody wants to follow Chad. Sad.
Roachy should have done it, to be honest. He would have been good.
I've been bombing all night.
Anyways, good to be here, everybody. You guys are great. You guys drinking tonight? Woo! Hi-yo! Yeah, I like this place. You guys drink.
Yeah, of course. What else would he fucking say? Hey, I can relate with you people. You're all drunk. I'm a drunk. Let's get drunk. All
You
right.
could start
Well,
stealing Starring John's material. You know,
Well-
are you fucking maybe the squeegee
Right.
bit?
Yeah, but it's also it could be played out anywhere, right? You could go to a college and be like, "Hey, it's a kegger. I like keggers. I'm an alcoholic." It's like,
Well, that's just the equivalent of saying "please clap."
yeah, perfect. Thank you. Hey, let's make that the title of this show. Great job, Roachy. Oh wait, it already is the title of the show. All right. Anyway, Roachy, I thought that would be funny, but okay. Do we want to try that again? 3, 2, 1, go. All right. We're not getting anywhere with these Brits. They don't fucking play along at all, do they?
Sorry, so you want me to say "please clap"?
Nope, too late. Don't
You
say it.
should have
I
said
don't want you
that.
to
This
say
is the bit you do. Please clap after this. You didn't.
Right. Okay.
You're an idiot.
Please clap.
Please clap. Rob Obinik.
Wow, you really
Please
say
clap, yes.
weird references out of nowhere. You see what I did there?
You're not going to catch us all. One of us will make it home the winner.
So confirmed, Chad is drunk and he's worried about getting a Dewey already.
We will celebrate with sheets. Visiting my family, that's why I'm home. It's great seeing my family. I grew up in Kent, Ohio. I'm a Kent resident. Thank you. I grew up, I wanted to be a gangster rapper. My buddy was like, "You can't be a gangster rapper." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "You're from Kent, Ohio, the Tree City." Straight out of Kent, a crazy motherfucker named Chad.
What's happening here?
Grew up, didn't know his dad. Went to Kent.
Well, that makes sense. Actually, that last line does make sense. If you want to be a rapper, you shouldn't know your dad. But he did have a dad. Punched him in his face every day. He didn't get his coffee, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe so.
Stepdad, technically.
Yeah.
I just feel embarrassed for white people on stage when they all of a sudden just bust out in a rap. You know, it's like, what?
DG did that last week when he was arguing with me. He started rapping.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do that on this show. That bugs you, Bobby?
I mean,
You've never said that before when I bust out in rap. You've never said, "Oh, that's so cringe," but that's how you
hear some
truly
now,
feel.
Godfather.
it is how I truly feel. Godfather.
All right. Okay.
No rapping.
I'm gonna write that down. Let me make a note of that. Let me see what time. 2 minutes 30. 2 hours 30 minutes 30. Okay, got it. Timestamp.
State University. I'm a college graduate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo! 7 years. General studies. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. People are like, "What is it?" I'm like, "I don't know. I have no idea." The only thing general about a general studies major, you generally don't get a good job out of college with that degree. That's what I learned. People always ask, "What is it?" I'm like, "I may or may not be qualified to be assistant manager at Hot Topic. I don't know. It's dumb. It's all dumb." My birthday is December 27th. It's my last birthday.
Hot Topic. So, okay. Hot Topic. You just brought up Hot Topic. He made a joke about Ray in the roast. He made a joke about Ray wearing clothes from Hot Topic.
Yes, he did.
Do you think Chad's being paid by Hot Topic to mention him?
That or he just has Hot Topic on his brain a lot, or that's like the best shit he can come up with is Hot Topic.
Well, have you ever heard of the Walmart in Florida?
Tampa Mayberry.
Yeah, I mean, we have Walmarts everywhere. Yes, go ahead.
So you're going to leave me hanging on the famous Chad bit about Walmart, right?
How about you do the entire joke, Roachy?
I can't remember it. All I know is
Thank
Chad
God.
bombed. Chad
It's a
bombed
Tampa-
mentioning Walmart.
It was the Tampa. No, fuck it. I don't even remember it either. All I know is in Tampa. I can't even say Dale Mayberry. Yeah, that part.
See, folks, that's why we import Brits to come on shows so they can do this brilliant fucking humor they have over there, where they
It's also
remember
3 in the
jokes
morning,
and
don't forget.
recite them. Oh, now we're fucking busting out with excuses, but you know who else has excuses? Let's see.
The blacks.
Oh, no. Is he here? This guy, he's still awake. What a bunch of mud. I don't even know what that means. You guys probably understand it.
What a bunch of
Did he say that because of the last drop that was played?
I was thinking he was talking about the Mudshark. Maybe that's what it is. The mud.
right.
Watch out for the mud with the Mudshark. I don't know.
My 40s. How about that? I'm almost dead. It's great. I'm in my 40s. I've never been married. Thank you. I'm in my 40s.
Okay, he was making fun of Ray today on MLC for being so dark and dreary about dying. Now, fuck, this is twice in what 10 seconds that he said something about he's made fun of Ray before for stuff that he fucking brings up on stage. What the fuck is going on here? What a liar!
Wow.
So
He's a
it's just-
hypocrite.
yeah, we need Stuttering John here with his hypocrisy police. Or hypocrisy Scotland Yard, whatever. I'm trying to translate it for these dumb Brits. They don't get much. You what? We
have police here too.
Okay.
He invented police. Technically.
The Bobbies?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Keelers.
coppers? Because they have copper
Yeah.
badges?
The
Holy
difference is,
shit, do we have someone here? Oh, wait. We got a famous person here singing us a song.
Oh, whoa. He's already going, too, folks.
I did that to fire. I did that to fire. I did that to fire.
He was laughing. I got him.
Yeah.
You saw that. That's hilarious. Let's not throw off Frankie. We love the Frankie.
I did that to fire. I see start the fire. I see start the fire.
The blacks.
I see start the fire. I see start the fire. I see start the fire. I see start the fire.
More cowbell, Frankie. More cowbell. They want more cowbell, buddy.
You got it, right?
Yeah! All right. Oh, he's gone.
Oh boy. Now I'm stuck on full screen here. Oh boy.
So-
What are we gonna do now? My beautiful, handsome face on screen. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, check this out. Man, this guy is hilarious. Every comment he has tonight has been perfect. This guy really gets it. God, it's so obvious how bad the white boy privilege has gotten to your heads. We have white boy privilege. I like
But then you
it.
also have disabled privilege as well.
I have
Yeah, you have-
triple
you have
privilege.
double
I'm
privilege.
privileged to be in a
Derek.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
I don't even have to walk anywhere. I get to cruise around electric.
I was also going to say you get good parking spot, right?
Right up front at the Walmart. You won't
Yeah.
believe how close to the door I can get.
Horrible.
40s that never had
Yeah, let's get back to our deal here. Can you guys hear
a
that?
kid. You're welcome.
Yes.
I always thought in your 40s, never been married, never had a kid, you're a catch. Turns out in your 40s, never been married, never had a kid, you're not a catch. People look at you like you're a suspect. They want answers. Sometimes.
That's actually funny in a lot of ways, but I don't think the crowd knows all those ways. Hopefully,
but-
they're holding on tightly to their wallets at every crowd that he's in.
Alibis. Not dating right now. Anyone here dating? Me and that guy. That's it. You know why? Because there's nothing left. It's just me and that dude.
So he's looking for single moms, but can't find one.
Yes.
Not dating. What does that mean? Piazza.
This is all you got.
Gay.
This is-
I mean, even me in a wheelchair can pick up on fucking single moms, which there's plenty of them out there. Trust me. Yeah, most of them. Unfortunately, most of them have kids. Yes.
And the problem there, Quad, is he had to set up that joke there by saying, if you're single in your 40s, apparently you're a catch. However, I'm single and in my 40s. Therefore, that's why that joke didn't work. Yeah. I do this a lot. If you have to set the joke up too much, you lose people along the way. That's why that joke didn't get a laugh.
Yeah, he didn't get a laugh because he sucks. No, that just wasn't. I agree. Too much explanation, over explaining, over.
Isn't he 48 now? So he's nearly leaving his 40s.
True.
Yes.
He doesn't want the girl that he noticed in the crowd to pick up on that. So 40, early 40s. You can play with numbers.
Yeah.
I'm sure he probably tries to pick up on the chuckle fuckers consistently. I would assume most comedians do, right?
Yeah.
Dating right now is like going out of business big lot sale. There's nothing left. It's just to that last row of shit nobody wants. You remember that? Yeah, that one row it has like yarn and paint. Fuck this. It's all great. 2023, you guys having fun? I love it. People are all out of their minds, losing their minds. I'm like, no, 2023 rules. You know why? Because I come up with the best solution. Here's my takeaway. You ready for this? This is my takeaway. All you have to do in life is lie about everything.
Holy
the truth comes out.
I'm blown away that he actually said that on stage. That's awesome. Yeah, lie about everything. That is his motto. His
Especially
creed.
for what you do for a living. Like, sir, what do you do for a living? Retired? Lie. Don't say that. Make up shit. You know what I tell people I do for a living for the past 5 weeks? I'm a dentist. Yeah, it's great. I feel good. I didn't go to school for it, but I feel good. I was at a party recently. He's like, hey, what do you do for a living? I go, I'm a dentist. He's like, that's awesome. I'm like, it is awesome. I felt good. I even got.
He tells him he's the dentist while he puts him under anesthesia.
Or even worse, Quad. He just said he was at a party recently. Now, we all know that was bullshit.
Well, he might have been at a party. He probably wasn't invited to it.
Maybe he was
showed
going there
up.
to steal some catalytic converters.
Yeah.
Well, you
Well, maybe-
remember when he showed
Or
up
credit
to
cards.
Mark Norman's thing and ended up crying that night?
Yes.
That's probably along the same lines, right? He shows up to shit he's not invited to, and then he's the one that's home by himself crying and getting drunk till he has a seizure and smashes his face.
Yep.
We shouldn't make light of people that have seizures and hurt themselves. Quit drinking right now if you have an alcoholic problem, a problem with alcohol.
But do it properly.
Do it properly. Yeah, I'm trying to say shit that probably has nothing to do with what I'm doing here.
Got business cards made. I give them out. They call. I don't answer. I don't give a shit. I'm a busy dentist. I got clients.
Maybe that's how he gets his credit cards. He fools people into thinking he's actually a businessman. He comes up with fake business cards even. Wow. What an admission.
Yeah. Asshole. Everyone's lying. Nobody tells the truth anymore. I heard an iHeartRadio commercial with Hillary Clinton. She's like, hello, everyone. I'm Hillary Clinton. I'm a podcaster now. I'm like, what? A podcaster? 6 years ago, you were a murderer. Too soon?
6 years ago, she was a murderer, but now she's a murderer too.
Wednesday, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm not even political. The last election I voted for was Ruben Sutter and Clay Aiken, so whatever. I can run this country to the ground for all I give a shit.
American Idol.
Everything's
First
changed.
season.
You know what my favorite athlete growing up was? Michael Jordan. Loved Mike. Wanted to be like Mike. I had posters, I had shoes. You know what my favorite athlete is now in 2023? Leah Thomas, the transgender swimmer. Stay with me. You know why I like her? Because she wins. And wins! I love a winner. You guys frown upon it. You're like, boo, that's not right. It's cheating. I'm going to tell you right now, it takes a lot of balls to do what she did.
Nope, just two of them.
She's inspiring. Her goal is to go to the Olympics. That's my goal. I want to go to the Olympics.
So he's pretty much losing the crowd now. I don't know if you guys have gathered that in the last minute or two.
Well,
I
also,
feel like he lost me when he first started, to be honest. He sucked.
and to
he's
be
losing
fair,
the crowd too. Yeah,
I think
Roachy.
it's because the crowd realised, like we all realise, that the only posters that Chad has up in his room are posters of himself. Which I don't know about you
Facts.
guys. That's pretty fucking gay.
He's gay for himself.
Yes.
Chad crafts such funny jokes. Ha ha ha. Correct, but anyways. Good to see you here tonight. Roachy. Are farts funny?
Yes, they can be. However, Scott. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Scott. Is Roach a comedy shaman?
Oh, shit.
He's a comedy sorcerer.
Right. So, yeah. We always wondered who that guy was. Now we know. Sean Riggle, dentist seems somewhat believable of all the doctor titles that Chad could have picked. It sounds like he went to college long enough to be a dentist.
Yeah.
Olympics. So you know what I do? I identify special needs. It's a different Olympics, but I'm ready for the pool. I got a helmet. Look out, Phelps. Go. You guys are with me. You're judging. You're here on Groupon. I don't care. I'm doing comedy next to a lot. Are they drinking? Any questions? Good. Let's go. You have any kids, sir? Retired man? How many? One? That's all you need. Shut it down. Just need one. That's all you need. If I have a kid, I'll adopt. I'm going to adopt a 17-year-old boy. Because I'm fully confident I can raise that child to adulthood. Once he's 18, he's on his own. I did what I had to do. Get the hell out of my house. Beat it. I'm a great parent.
Sounds like he heard that when he turned 18, huh? Maybe even more.
Yes. Yes.
Get the hell out. That's what his stepdad said as he punched him with his mug.
Yes.
One more mug shot.
I don't have a kid. My buddy Ryan has a kid. His son's 10 years old. His name's Dalton. I'll tell you right now, this kid's a piece of shit. I hate his guts. He's not funny. He's not original. Can't carry a conversation. No personality. I don't like him. We had a birthday party for Dalton, 10 years old. It was awesome. There's a DJ, water balloons, cookout. You know what Dalton did the whole time? He was in his room on his phone like this, staring at his phone. So I'm like, I'm going to break this kid. It's right. I walk in and I go, Dalton, what are you looking at? He's like, I'm on TikTok. I'm like, that's what you do for fun? He's like, no, I play Minecraft. I'm like, all right, this kid sucks. So I start walking out, and he's staring at me. I go, what are you looking at? He's like, you. I'm like, what? He's like, what'd you do for fun growing up? I'm like, I played outside with my imaginary friend. His name was Carl. He was in a wheelchair. We're no longer friends because I used to like to climb trees. But that's where we had to go to weird places. We had to make up shit. We didn't have apps or Twitch. We had to make up games. We had games that were violent growing up. We had a game, you know what the game was called? Sure. Google it. It's called Smear the Queer. It was a game. If you don't believe me, here's the rules. Very complicated.
Whoever has the ball gets tackled.
Wherever the football landed, closest person to football was the queer. Our job, tackle the shit out of them. Right? You played Minecraft, we played hate crimes. For fun!
Okay, so the premise of the joke is I was at a barbecue and I saw a kid on his phone and went and fucking hung out with the kid on his phone instead of hanging out with adults at a barbecue. I was talking to a kid on his phone that's not even paying attention to me. Does this make any fucking sense to you guys? Jeez,
Yeah, feels like he's stealing bits from Ray DeVito.
Well, I think that Chad might actually be telling the truth for a change. That this party
Yeah,
that he was at recently,
children.
yeah, he was hanging out with kids.
And also, back to the wheelchair thing. I don't know. That's
well, isn't it weird?
Did he meet me at this point already? Is he making fun of me? He's trying to do a quad father bit again, like he did at the roast.
So quad. He said an imaginary friend named Carl, right? Which is obviously
Carl.
a reference to WATP, right?
Exactly.
And he was in a
And then
wheelchair.
a wheelchair kid.
A tree.
A reference to quad. So
Yeah.
like it's all stuff stolen from the Dabbleverse, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
However,
yeah, you did
remember, Chad is bigger than the Dabbleverse and better. And don't forget Kumia. Everyone is a Kumia cuck.
Right. Yeah, and just like the comedy shaman, right? The guy that's better than everyone.
Yes. Yes.
We had mean games growing up. We had a game, it was called Punch Buggy Slug Bug. You don't know the rules. Again, very complicated. You see a Volkswagen Beetle, you punch the person next to you as hard as you can. You look them in the eye, you're like, no punch backs.
No, you had to say slug bug. You had to say slug bug, and the first person to say it was the person that got to punch the other guy. But if you didn't say it, then you would get punched. So he's actually incorrect on the rules. Your premise sucks, Chad. You fucked it up.
This game sucks.
No, that game
That
rules.
game growing up. I hated it because we lived next to a Volkswagen dealership. My stepfather was an alcoholic, so
The living next to a VW, that was actually a good turn, and that was actually kind of funny. I'll give him that one.
Yeah,
But
and he
why
also
he
meant-
went to my stepdad was an alcoholic, I can't really figure that part out.
Well, it's because Chad's in his own little head, and like we just referenced the Haack verse that Chad clearly is in. He thinks everybody in the audience knows that reference. So he then says his stepfather. So he thinks everyone in the audience will go, "Oh yeah, that's right. Your stepfather used to beat you." Instead,
Yeah,
the
your
audience is going, "Who the fuck
Huh?
is this fat fuck?"
Exactly.
Oh, they're talking about you again, Roachy.
Oh no, not at all. Not Carl Pilkington.
it's my 28th year doing stand-up comedy. How about that? Possibly my last. Let's hope. 20 years, because I had a dream when I was a child. I wanted to make $3,600 a year, so I made that shit come true. Thank you, Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thank you, John Cena. My buddy's I'm home. I've been home for 2 days. He's like, "Bro, how's comedy going?" I'm like, "All right, whatever." He's like, "You should do sales." Sales? He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm in sales right now." He does door-to-door knife sales. What? He's like, "Yeah, you should do sales." Door-to-door knife sales? Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but I imagine that's a pretty easy sale, right? You just go to the house. "Hello, hi, how are you? Excuse me, would you like to buy this fucking knife?" Oh, Jesus. I'm not up the game. I'm going to do door-to-door loaded gun sales. I want some commission. No, he's like,
Probably a good way to get credit card numbers, though.
sure. He's like, "You should do sales. You got a good personality." I go, "Mike, you're really going to tell people what to do. You should be a Jehovah's Witness." I don't mean. There's some Jehovah's Witnesses here. No disrespect. I'm down with the J-Dubs. I love what you're all about. These holidays are expensive. I'm with you. I'm on a budget. I'll go to a strip club. I'll make it rain with fuel perks. That's how I'm rolling. Who's with me on that? Hey, after the show, guys, I have a shirt. I moved to Florida. My only goal now is my favorite wrestler going was Hulk Hogan. He lives in Florida. He lives like 30 minutes from me. And I'm desperately trying for him to notice me. So I have shirts that say Zumach Mania, where I stole his logo. And it's so dumb. So I take a donation wherever you want for it. I'll give it to you. My only thing is I want you to tag Hulk Hogan in it because I want to get a cease and desist from him. I think that'd be hilarious. That's all I want. I want a photo or an autograph. I want a cease and desist from Hulk Hogan. But I'll be back there with Jim. This is a cool show. We're all friends on the show, and it's kind of like a reunion. I'm glad you guys came down tonight. And I got it before I leave. This is my very first weekend I've ever performed without my buddy Pete from the Funny Stop, who was a fucking legend. He's not only a comedy god, he was my friend and family, and he will be missed forever. Rest in peace, Pete. Good night, everybody. Join Joe Howard.
First off, Quad. Right. As you are well aware, Jehovah's Witnesses are really famous for going to comedy clubs.
Right. Yeah, they're probably allowed there in their religion, right? Like, I'm sure that's the thing. Go hang out where there's drinking and whatever.
And there's a lot to unpack here. I started laughing because I don't know about you, but my favorite bit of Chappelle's last stand-up on Netflix was when he pulled out a T-shirt and said, "I will sell this to you for any amount of money you want. Just let me know, as long as you hashtag somebody on Twitter." That was my favorite Chappelle stand-up bit.
When did that come out?
Oh, that's right. It never happened because Chappelle was actually funny.
Yeah, that is kind of weird to plug your T-shirt like that on a show, but whatever. We'll just roll with that one.
And also, sorry, Quad, and to
Yeah,
finish your set by saying rest in peace to somebody that I'm not aware of, obviously. But wasn't that a bit of a downer? You normally end on a high, yeah. So surely, like, maybe try and end with the Jehovah Witness joke, and don't apologize if they're there. Because at least if you bomb, you bomb. You know, at least it was an attempt.
Like you and Dabblestorian, right?
Yes, of course.
I'll just go say Roachy.
Of course.
No, I'm throwing you both under the bus. Fuck that.
Racism at the
I will
BYB
say
network.
this, Quad. I never promised to be anything other than the British DG, and I think I've nailed that down to a T tonight.
You haven't been as angry as him, though.
I don't know.
Well, that's
You
because
gave
I'm
us-
not.
You gave us what you got.
Yeah, that's because I'm not receiving treatment for some unknown ailment that cannot be named, because YouTube will throw this channel off.
Well, I mean, you could always come up with like a GoFundMe and whatever. We could send it to everybody, all the famous people, and we could just tell them a lie what it's for and see if they'll plug it for you. It's to save his foot. It's Roachy has diabetes, and he's gonna lose his foot unless we raise 15 grand by the end of the year. Sound good?
Yeah,
Maybe
allegedly
do a
in
karaoke
Minecraft.
contest for him as well.
I am
Yeah,
not singing.
actually, we will be doing a karaoke night, maybe this Saturday or the Saturday after, or anyway, one of these Saturdays coming up here, we'll definitely have to do a karaoke. You guys aren't invited because your voices are horrible and you cannot match my beautiful vocals, which I put on full display with Comedy Shaman. It was kind of a duet, if you will.
And to be fair, Frankie blew you out the water with his singing, to be honest.
Frankie never blew me. What the fuck did you just say? Wash your mouth.
I still remember
That's
you
our-
singing "Walking on the Moon." I definitely felt like you were walking on the moon singing that.
Yeah, walking back from Frankie's house, walking on the moon. Absolutely, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I've kept you guys hostage for 3 full hours, folks. That's an amazing feat. I never thought we would get here, but we did it together. We did it as a team. Is there anything you guys would like to plug? Roachy, I'll put it on you. And
I have nothing, sir. I will say
Baloney Network, maybe.
Oh yeah, of course, I forgot. Yeah,
The
of course.
person who is your boss.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Bill. If you are like Bill and are afraid of pussy,
We
please
don't.
come over.
We don't like Bill, and we're
He
not.
stole
afraid
you
of
his
pussy,
bit
though.
today as well.
I like bologna though, like
Well,
actual bologna.
Well, come over because I'm sure Bill's got some. Ooh. Fuck me, I've
Awesome.
been bombing. Thanks,
And
Squad.
yeah, absolutely, man. And of course, Bobby Nick, you got at No Filter Andrew. You guys are busy 15 days a week. At this point, you guys pretty much do 5 shows a day. You're always on.
That's right. Yeah, our next show is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So check us out on a Thursday, folks, at No Filter Andrew.
Yeah, well, you came out only because we're not doing a show on Tuesdays and Thursdays or Saturday or Sunday. But other than that, you're not allowed to go over to his channel. BYB. Those are the rules. If you don't like them, it doesn't matter. You still have to stay here. Bobby Nick, if you could put into words what you thought about Chad's stand-up, what would you say about it?
Oh my God.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.